You are now listening to the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
Fuck, I gotta DJ tomorrow night.
See, this is the thing. I hope don't let nothing come up on that first weekend in November because we're going to Cali. We're going to Cali. Right?
You spin?
No.
Okay.
I can fake a funk though for a night.
Fake the funk. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're heading to. We're a part of this podcast network, bro. There's 7 of us, and we got one here. You got us here. You got failing Hollywood in
straight ahead, a foldable chair
in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And he has a brother who has a podcast in New Hampshire. Okay. There's 2 other in New Hampshire, so there's 3 in New Hampshire, 1 in New Jersey, and 1 in Tampa, Florida. Okay, and we're called the Inner Circle. Yeah! We started this little podcast network, bro, and it's like it's dope, homie. It's like it's expanded my eyes to the fact that you don't always necessarily need the people in your own city to really support you, because we get, you know, a good 50, 60 retweets on each new podcast, and these are like people we've never met.
Do you want a mic stand that'll keep the thing at your level?
Yeah.
Cool, let me do it right here.
Oh yeah, that's
Funny as shit. Yeah. Look at this. Let me take a hit real quick in my mind. Josh is in the building. How you doing, Josh?
His birthday last weekend.
Hey, happy birthday, Josh. Happy birthday.
You know what his birthday present was? Tickets to the Falcons and Cardinals game.
Ooh.
And who won?
Falcons?
Cardinals, baby.
Okay. Cardinals. They're doing all right?
We're actually on a 2-game winning streak.
Yeah?
Kyler
The
Murray's
Niners
pretty-
are undefeated, huh?
Bro, they're balling right now.
Niners
I'm
are
going to say
undefeated
this.
right now.
John Lynch built that fucking defense from the ground up, bro. I forgot what GM he took over and if the coach was already there, Shanahan. But he fucking drafted really well, man. Joey Bosa, I didn't really think he was going to is it Nick Bosa or Joey? Nick Bosa, the brother, the younger brother. He is playing way better than I thought he's playing. They got DeForest Buckner from Richard Sherman they had from the old Seahawks, the old Seahawks player.
Right.
DeForest Buckner is a fucking 6'8" lineman from Oregon. He's a fucking beast, bro. You're a big football fan?
Yeah.
Who's your team?
Vikings.
The
motherfucking Vikings.
See, to me, it's dope to see somebody in the background like that.
You'd be in the background clapping with them and too and shit?
If I could. She's the worst team you
Don't
can
say
be a fan
Steelers.
of.
Cowboys? Thank you.
The Eagles.
The Eagles? I fuck with the Eagles.
Bad for you.
Okay.
Their
That's
fan
division.
base,
No, that's
yeah,
East, though. That's East,
yeah,
though.
no, but their fan base is trash.
Well, you think it. I'm
Damn.
Fans are trash.
Polina, I apologize for that right there. I
They hadn't
apologize.
really had anything to cheer for in the past. God knows.
But Nick Foles, I did rock with Nick
Hey,
Foles.
he did,
running.
but they
You know
didn't
what's sad,
dip,
though?
man.
No, well, he didn't
they
dip.
traded him?
They traded him.
Oh, okay. Well,
And he got a big contract with the Jets.
And then he got hurt.
And hurt his
on
his
a
shoulder,
touchdown
his
pass.
collarbone.
On a fucking
that. I was watching
touchdown
that
pass,
game.
bro. I'm a
That's
Sun Devil
crazy.
fan, obviously.
That's painful.
And I don't want to see nobody get hurt
I'll
like
beep
that,
all
though.
that
You know what
out.
I'm saying? No. Well, he's a U of A quarterback, Nick Foles. I
know.
You know, I'm just saying, like, regardless of the hate or whatever, I don't ever want to see anybody get hurt.
Never. No.
Because it's sports at the end of the day. People,
Good for now.
you know, people have lives other than sports.
I will get very quiet. I smoke so little, I will get extremely quiet right now. This
We won't
is
let
not
you.
that time.
We won't let you. We got questions.
I get.
And see, I like having Richard Sherman there because, see, I've liked the 49ers ever since back in the day when we had Ronnie Lott in the backfield.
I just got an
You know what I'm
update. Mahomes dislocated a kneecap.
Ooh, fuck.
And he was he was already going to be the point leader this
Dude!
week.
Oh,
Jeez.
and all I can say is, bro, our fucking fantasy league is whooping ass, dude. We took our first loss this week, but we're still ranked number 1. And like point-wise, we're fucking killing it. I don't
right.
know what.
Lucky.
It's dope. So I'm gonna hand it to you right now.
We got McCaffrey. That dude's
Oh,
a fantasy
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we got
But
fucking.
you know, he was doing that with Stanford too.
But my fantasy league, unfortunately, is full of addictive gamblers who use Excel sheets and win so much money they have to claim it on their taxes. So I'm playing against some pretty heavy hitters. I'm in the middle of the pack out of 12 right now, and I really need to pull up some heaviness this week.
we got Brady.
I got Brady, too.
I got Brady. I was
got
excited.
Brady and
You-
Rodgers on my bench.
See, we were supposed to do this together, and then I was gonna come to his house and have him, like when they did the day of the pick and shit, the draft shit. I've never done it before.
Oh, it's a
never done it
fun
before.
style.
Okay, so he was like, dude, like as long as you get Brady, like you'll be all right. Like the day of, he was like, I can't make it, I can't do this shit. So I went in there and I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do. And I set it on auto draft, right? Boom, it gets me Brady. Okay. So then I started kind of figuring it out, and we were doing like a talk between all of us, all the dudes in the inner circle at the time. And I was just listening to what they were saying and shit. So I was like, all right. So I see them talking about who if somebody doesn't pick up such and such, I'm gonna pick them up next, blah, blah, blah. So I'm over here, all right, I'll get this person. Dude, I put together a pretty solid ass team and shit.
Julio Jones. He started off slow. He's picked up. Best receiver in the game. You got to fucking run him. But I'm lacking on running backs. That's where my weakness is.
We got, who's this? A. Jones.
Okay, so the reason I couldn't be at that draft is because, for one, I have another business that's embroidery. Other than
that's what I follow.
Something. It was gonna be
Don't pay
afterwards. You
attention.
had to do something else.
No, I
You
DJ.
had your little girl.
I have a little girl. It's a 5-year-old now.
Okay.
Like it's like it's crazy. I'm not saying he doesn't have shit to do either.
It's a busy man too. He's scary.
No. But I'm gonna just like
That's a beautiful thing that the two of you have linked up because like-minded people work well together.
Well, you know what,
and
bro?
I've seen the quality of your hats for quite some time.
Oh, I do 'em.
And I always wondered where that private plug was at.
I did this one too.
You do very good work.
Thank you.
I saw the jersey you did recently too.
This is the Wildcats.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yep,
and I thought you would shit on it being a.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm about my money, dog.
Good.
I'm about my money.
That's good.
A lot of
At the
people
end of
talk
the
about
day-
that in their raps, but I'm really about
Try
my
to
money.
get that
You know what I'm
the
saying?
dollars. Yeah, I've done. I like to be an entrepreneur in some manners, but I take step by step.
Hey, it didn't happen overnight.
No.
There was a lot of
How old are
blood.
you?
I'm 34.
Okay.
So like, back
that's
to this
it.
little thing I was telling you. About
Are we
the inner
active right
circle.
now?
Oh, like a motherfucker. About the
Oh,
dude, that's what happens over here.
Okay.
It's like we don't bring you your appetizers first sometimes, man.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll come out with dessert first,
I love
and then we'll forget about dinner and then go straight into appetizers. It's crazy at the diner, bro. I'm telling you.
It's beautiful.
But hey, I want to give a shout out to my homie Cesar. He just sent me a message on Facebook. He's listening to the podcast. He agrees with Judge Dorian about Mexicanos saying the N-word. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I agree with him too. I'm not a fan of it. You know who you are. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let me get a quick take on that.
Yes.
So, being an artist myself and coming up in the battle scene and the clothing scene and the sneaker scene, I've been around a lot of people who are not ethically or ethnically capable of using that lingo, but feel some type of connection or right to do it. And it's probably the most disrespectful thing, and it makes every person around you awkward. Now,
Right.
if you're like me, you say something about it as it's happening. If you sit back and you let somebody say that word around you for a year before you finally say something, you let everybody know.
I want
Right.
to tell you how I deal with it. If you're using it jokingly, I don't have to rock with you.
Okay.
If you're using it as opposed to bring this person down because he's black, then I'm gonna have an issue with it. And if you start doing violence on him just because he's black, then I'll have to step in and put you down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my stance on it. I'm not gonna go correct anybody because I'm not black.
If somebody's Mexican or white and says that word, unless they're Puerto Rican, which kind of borders that line,
Right.
I literally
shout out
laugh.
to J-Lo.
I literally laugh at them. Like, did you really? Like, really? Like, who'd you get your pass from?
Who gave you that
Who
pass?
gave you that pass? Tell me. Put
Shout
him on
out-
the phone right now.
Shout out Sam PC.
You get what I'm saying? And it's always like the white black dude that gave them the pass to say it. It's always like the dude who even their homies question their, which if you're black, you're black.
For
But
sure.
Still, we all know that the funny white black guy, right?
Well, the
Right.
problem is people get comfortable.
Yes, they do.
And it's a term of endearment. I'm doing air quotes right now.
Yeah.
Endearment.
Air quotes.
I don't know, man. I don't want to get too hung up on that, but yeah.
Shout
I
out to
mean,
him, dog. Look at back, circling it back to the Inner Circle Podcast
Just
Network,
Dorian
to
and
the
the
homies. They met up like last year during like the Super Bowl and shit, like a bunch of them on the East Coast.
Okay.
And in a couple weeks, one of the homies from the East Coast, he's flying out to meet his brother out here, and then we're gonna go out there. One of the other homies is supposed to come, but I don't think he's gonna come. But either way, the dude who our homeboy Mikey from Failing Hollywood, he's like a professional fucking he works in Hollywood in the back shit, like he does having a high ass moment right now. He
Management
does.
or-
No. Props. He's like a prop master, dog. Like he gets down on all that shit. He also does direction and other shit, bro. Because I've told this on the podcast numerous times, but like he was the man behind the video of swimming pools for Kendrick Lamar.
One of my favorite songs ever.
Drake, he came up with that concept for him.
Yeah.
So that's dope. So he's I guess he's got like a pretty nice sized house. We're gonna go stay at his house and shit like that. And we're gonna record some podcasts over there and shit. And like we're gonna do a version of the Hood Diner there, a version of Failing Hollywood, and a version of the Plunge because that's the other group that's they're brothers. They're brothers and shit, but like he still lives in New Hampshire with his family, the young one. Shout out to Riley, and then the other homie, the brother. So we're gonna go to their crib, dog. It's gonna be like a cool little inner circle fucking get together on the West Coast and shit. It's gonna be a cool way for me and this dude to get some behind the scenes Hood Diner shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of things that I'm working on for that.
That's
The main thing is because he was like, damn, now I got a DJ tomorrow. That's what I told him. Like, dude, don't let nobody fucking like talk you into DJing the weekend. Out.
I get the bag though, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
get that bag, but like, you know what? We got plans.
I have
Sometimes
three.
opportunities, you can make your money today and it's only going to benefit you for a small period of time, but an opportunity, if it's the right one, can extend.
That's
for
true. If it's something like that, then we ain't going. I mean, if something came up for me and they're like, hey, dude, we got a wedding for you to shoot and shit. This shit is like $1,000, bro. I'm gonna be like, hey, dog, we gonna push that shit back.
I don't know
Just
if
a
I'd
little
give
bit.
up. I don't know if I'd
Just
give up the
a touch
opportunity to
of
meet
love.
somebody and experience that for $1,000. As crazy as that is, I'd still go to Cali even if I was missing out on $1,000.
Nah, because then we're probably gonna drop $1,000, and then over here I'd make $0.01. So it's
Yeah,
like,
but we're planting our feet in
the tables
California
are-
though. Think about that.
I mean, hey, you're straightening my shit out, dog.
If you
That's what
stay
I'm
at
talking
somebody's
about.
house one time, you can do it.
We're planting our foot in
Anytime.
LA. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
This
saying?
is true.
And you're
This is true.
saving money on a hotel room every time after that. You're risking money today to save money tomorrow.
Okay, bro, you just convinced me, dog. You changed my mind,
I'm
baby.
just saying.
You changed my mind.
Order up, order up. This is a certified hood classic.
You are now tuned into the Hood Diner Podcast with your hosts, DJ Sentry and the homie Casual.
I guess you guys do keep it 100.
I saw them live at TCC.
The Beatles.
No, yeah, dog.
What's up? This is DJ Sentry.
And I am the homie Casual.
This is the Hood Diner Podcast.
Yeah, baby. Episode 67. We got a new guest in the building. The homeboy YNOT.
What up, everybody?
What is up, dog?
I'm blessed to be here, excited to join you guys here at the Hood Diner Podcast. Thanks for having me, guys.
Did you say Punkcast?
Hood Diner Podcast. I felt that too.
Hey.
But you got to put them on blast for
No.
it.
But no,
man,
let's run that. So
Let them rock.
one more time, I'm
Look
going
at
to
that.
say
See,
thanks for having
hey.
me here at the Hood Diner Podcast. It's Anthony YNOT Ardrey. What up, guys?
Boom.
That might be a regional accent. You never know.
Oh, hey. That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm talking about?
Century
Fact.
gets that bag, you know it.
Century gets the bag. That's a shirt right there. Merch. So anyways, man, how you been, dog?
Dude, I've been growing. I've been feeling really good. I've been blessed and learning a lot about myself and my future, man.
Dude, that is probably the best answer I've heard out of everybody we've asked. What have you been up to? I've been growing. That's the real shit right there, dog.
True.
That's good shit, man. So what have you been up to that you've been like busy doing and shit? Because it's been a minute since we last talked and shit. I can't remember the last time we actually had some time to actually like talk. It was at Thunder Canyon, right? Was it at Thunder Canyon last time I saw you?
That was a light moment, but I think the real last time we had was at the hip hop festival that I headlined the year prior.
Right. There you
Not
go.
this last one, but the year prior.
Right.
And I was able to spend some time at the booth when Shonuff was still here and Venezi and all that time.
Yeah, man.
But no, as most people know, I took some time. I moved up to Scottsdale. Was testing some things out there. Truth be told, I was kind of looking for some change from everything I had going on. I felt a little overloaded here. I was seeing a lot of success. I went to Phoenix. Unfortunately, I didn't really find what I was looking for due to my roots and my son and my family being here. So I was fortunate enough to get the opportunities I was actually looking for up there to reoccur here in Tucson.
You moved back, right?
I moved back, and it's probably one of the healthiest decisions I made.
Nice.
So you moved away from your kid,
I moved away. My son's 12,
and then you moved back.
and I moved back. Just
How hard
because
was it?
It was extremely hard on him.
So I have a child with
Okay.
a woman that I'm no longer with,
Okay, same.
and that's what's keeping me in Tucson. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the only thing I would do if I was to get a residency in Vegas, that's the only time I would live somewhere else because I'd be able to fly back to Tucson no problem. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'd state it this way. So I coached my son on it for numerous years, knowing that that was the outcome.
Right.
Now, originally, it wasn't supposed to be Phoenix. Okay, I have support in the Venice and LA area with an agency, a very large and prominent agency that kind of was coaching me towards the end of my music setup here. And that's where the move was supposed to be. But it was like, let's take a baby step and see how it works here.
Yeah.
So I coached my son for years, like, hey, look, I'm going to be making a change here. I waited till he was in middle school, had a good, healthy surrounding with him, and I made the move. Unfortunately, I did it in a way that wasn't as communicative with him. I wasn't communicating properly and letting him know really the details. So when I made the move, it was kind of a shock to him. It happened a little bit too quick. And then on top of it, I was working so much that my communication with him suffered here and my visitation suffered.
Okay.
He's a very busy kid, so we just weren't seeing each other for like a year. It felt like we tapped in 3 times, and it wasn't okay. So I knew then that if I want to continue this lifestyle, was it more important than a future that I really get to enjoy with my son? So I'll tell you right now, if you're ever considering that opportunity, you want to try to find a way to where they're incorporated in that move instead of separating yourself, because they'll always feel that separation.
For sure.
You said that you would go if you were
Only
offered
a
a
Vegas
residency.
residency.
Yeah. And that's like what if it was like all week long though, like 3-4 nights a week?
I would sacrifice 3 hardcore years of doing it and just stack
Yeah.
because it's going to come to an end at some point.
Yeah. The good thing is it's not that far.
No, it's a
really not
flight
that
away.
far. Yeah.
Or 7 hours if you want to drive 7 hours.
The issue that I had was that when I would come back, my son's mother would know I was coming back. And she's a great support. She's a good friend. But somehow their plans always aligned with me being here, right? So you might find it the opposite. You might find that your relationship isn't there with the old significant other, and they might make it very difficult for you.
No,
to
me and
get
her mom are Gucci.
You're blessed like I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to find that.
I got no problems with her.
That's good. Like any person, you're not going to see eye to eye with everybody
For
all the
sure.
time.
We disagree all the time.
And we do too. But as long as 99% of the time we don't, we'll take that 1%.
My daughter just got a report card in kindergarten for the first time. All A's. Yeah! So, like, when I pick her up tomorrow, like, we're going to Target and she's getting whatever the fuck she wants.
That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the reward system. But back to just besides that, came back. I locked down this beauty right here, who also was supporting me while I was in Phoenix. And we paid off a ton of debt this last year. I kind of reverted back from a lot of social media. I've been working on music like crazy. I've just been staying fresh. We just moved into our new house a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
Hey.
Got a new vehicle. So literally everything I needed to do on the home front, I succeeded in.
Okay.
Did my music suffer? In an essence of, was I as public as people nowadays want to be? No, but was I successful in every area I wanted to be?
Right.
Absolutely. So now I'm ready to come back and stick in people's minds again.
Boom. Fuck yeah, dog. We're gonna talk about a little bit of the music stuff here in a little bit.
Okay.
Let me knock out the sponsor shit, okay?
Get them.
Let's just get this out the way.
Get 'em.
Let's just get this out the way. Dude wipes. Dude wipes are a flushable wipe for at-home and on-the-go situations. Go to dudeproducts.com and use code HOOD and get 15% off your order. Hashtag no mud butt.
No mud butt.
You a fan of the dude wipes, son?
Dude, I've seen them and I need to engage in them.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
I'm a hard
We're slacking on our Mac, and we should have some here. It's my round to
my
get
bad
them.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But next time we see you, we'll have a package for you.
I would love that.
Yeah, we're gonna have there's gonna be a re-grand opening
Yeah?
at the Hood Diner. Here, coming up soon.
Okay.
We got we're gonna have a little plan here.
So I need to
as we
save
go.
7 racks so we can get that fucking RV.
Dude, we'll get
Make
the
it look
RV.
like the Breaking Bad RV.
Something like that.
You
yeah.
know?
That would be
Dude,
kinda
I
cool.
know you're
That'd be
fixed
sketch.
here,
That would
but
be sketch.
dude, it'd be so tight, bro. We can
I
hire
mean,
a
obviously,
driver,
that would be the shit. Yeah,
hire a driver
be the
and
shit.
shit.
that would be fire. That would be definitely because that would give us the opportunity to pull up on like fucking if somebody's in town, somebody famous. If we were to pull up like right there by Congress and be like, hey man, would you guys be interested in doing a podcast with us? 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. Just get them in, smoke them out. Dude, next thing you know, it's 2 hours later. We got a bomb ass fucking. You know
I
what
would
mean?
almost do, just as an idea, the hot dog stand, Hood Diner. So that
Dude,
way,
we're gonna post up at
you
my
can
homies.
pull it up behind the truck.
Yeah.
Set it up, sit down, and have somebody grilling out. And while you get to talk to whatever celebrity or person, you're getting to try new stuff, and you're making money on the side while
Dude,
it's going on.
see this fool dude, he's been doing this shit, man. He's been doing this shit. Tell me about the
I want to do a taco truck.
dude. Have you ever seen the video that he did with let me see. You did one with Benny Mendez.
Yep.
You did one with what
What
is
are
his
they?
name?
The Jiving Scientist.
You did fucking Runt with you.
Yep. Yeah.
Pulled up on Vinny at the fucking.
Who's the dude that did the beats on
Thunder
there?
Canyon the other day?
Oh, Lab Rats.
Lab Rats. That's
Yeah.
right. My bad, man. Yeah,
That's just-
definitely
that's
fucking
just
Lab Rats.
Getting ready to kick back going soon.
Okay, explain the concept on that because
Okay.
that to me was something with some of the most creative shit that I've seen come out the town for reals. Like
So
that was
I'll
dope.
explain this, and it's really been a work in progress. So,
And you guys can go see this shit. It's on YouTube still, right?
yeah, it's called How to Cook TV. It is trademarked. You can check it. It's fully reviewable. What happened was I was in my kitchen at like 3:00 in the morning. I'm a huge fan of cooking shows.
Yep.
Huge fan.
Yep.
At home chef myself. I love to dabble.
Me too, man.
Well,
I take
but-
pride in my knives and shit, dog.
But
like,
I'm
for
also
real.
not a chef, and I didn't want to try to portray that online.
Okay.
So I came up with this idea called How to Cook. I figured that people watch tutorial videos all the time.
Boom.
Now, if you watch a tutorial video of rap, usually it's just production. Nobody's really teaching these kids or any regular people how to rap. Okay.
Right.
So I figured let's come up with a way to teach people how to cook rap styles.
Right.
So here's where the concept hit. So we pick the dish is the style, whether it's metaphors, punchlines, melodies. Okay, that's the dish we're cooking that week.
Right.
The ingredients are what it takes to create that style. So instead of just doing it in like a person's kitchen, I wanted credibility to it. So I got with restaurants.
Yeah.
Okay. And the first one that we did was at
Was it Kiss of Smoke?
no.
That was the second one.
second one.
That was the second one.
The first one was at it's owned by a DJ here in town. I can't believe I'm spacing it. It's it's right next to Hi-Fi. It's the
DJ owns it?
Jayo
The
place.
Funky
Oh,
Man.
Dibs owns that place.
Dibs.
It's Urban Pita.
Urban Pita. Okay,
Ooh.
so first one we did was at Urban Pita.
Okay.
And what it is while they're in there cooking, we have a producer making the beat live.
Right.
So we teach
Shout out to
you
Lab
how
Rats
to
on that.
cook the rap style in a kitchen format through the idea of cooking, right?
Right.
So we do no cuss words. It's completely family friendly.
Yeah.
The first one did about 11,000 views, fresh off, no nothing, just coming right out the gate.
Yeah.
Now, also, I'm completely the only investor. I'm the only person running and operating it. It's a very expensive endeavor.
Yeah.
Now, in order for me to get things done in my personal life, my issue was financially, it's a very hard thing to maintain with a rap career, with a child, with a stepchild, with a new house. Very hard. So I figured, let me get all these other things out the way so that way I can start flooding my money into this.
Yep.
So we're about to come back with episode 3. I'm going to give you guys the exclusive on who is coming to episode 3.
Ooh, we get the exclusive.
It is easy going.
Oh, okay.
It's coming with episode
Shout out
3.
Easy.
We are going to go full force. So once we start this time, it's not going to stop. It's going to be a monthly rotation.
Dude, I'm telling you, like right now, I'm gonna give you guys the insight on the homie Chef Mondo. He's doing some Mexican Chinese flavored style food.
Okay.
Chinese Mexican flavored shit. So think about like some carne asada egg rolls or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was putting carne asada on like ramen noodles. Like cup of noodles and shit like that, like something quick for someone coming out. Like, you know what I mean? I'm faded. Let me get something quick. Some ramen noodles with some fucking carne asada or some grilled something. You know
That
what I
sounds
mean?
mean as fuck.
We already did the
fuck with
shit.
that.
It's dope. It's gonna be called Soy Cholo. I'm gonna ask him if I can tell this shit.
Have you guys
But it's
seen
called
those,
Soy Cholo. Dude. It's
those
dope.
$30 cups of instant noodles?
No, where's that at?
You have to order them online.
Okay.
They're premium instant noodles.
Okay.
They're $30 for a 2-pack.
Okay.
They have YouTube videos of people trying them, and apparently they're worth every dollar. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
Everybody's like, oh my God, this is that shit.
Apparently the umami flavor in it is like, it's real.
Is it the ones where they have like the packet of the oil and
It's
shit
a
like that?
box. Comes in like a wood box. You open it up. It's got the oils. It's got just.
All right, you know what? We'll order a box, dog. What do you say? What do you think? We can boil some water inside, right?
Maybe for the
Look at DJ
Patreon
Century
site.
paying attention.
No, I just Pike liked one of my tweets and I had a notification.
Shout out to Pike.
I hate Pike.
He's a good dude, man.
Everybody hates Pike.
He said he's really with them shits, with them hands though.
He is, dude.
Smash Lame's real talk, he said.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of really with the shits, okay, from
Who
last
is
week,
with the shits?
from last week, I got kind of interested in that whole shit you were talking about with the dude, the baby,
Yeah.
how he got fucking ran up on in a Walmart.
And he did up the other homie?
Yeah, and then fucking
got off.
also they fucking ran into his crib at his house.
Oh, and he did somebody else up in his crib?
Somebody got shot.
Shit.
No, it didn't like come back, and he was like, "You recognize
You
me?"
know
He's
that
like,
part?
nah.
Yeah, I'm Shaq West, and I'm really with the shit. You should got to insert the baby.
He got
that
hit
part.
with the Gucci man.
Right?
Somebody ran in the crib and got shot.
Dude, hey, that's true, dog. That's crazy, man.
Yep,
That's
just confirmed the
fucking
gig Friday.
Sad, man. You fucking. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where you gonna be spinning at?
Cobra.
Cobra.
Ooh.
Hey.
Hey.
Brr, brr, brr. We're gonna have to make a permanent little.
I got kicked out of Cobra permanently, I think.
Really?
Shut the fuck
I
up!
think
Really?
so.
Get the
I
fuck
don't know
out
if
of
I
here!
could tell the story.
Why
It's pretty
not?
bad. No? Okay.
Really?
You can say that for later.
Yeah, it was bad.
Cliff notes.
Shout out to DJ
Just cliff
Ripney.
notes it like just.
Shout out to DJ Ripney.
Okay. Oh man, fucking Rip's always involved in it one way or another, huh? Shout out to Rip in the.
I'm actually going to go see Rip after this.
Yeah?
I'm go spin at Congress. Yeah.
See, look at okay, so he can ask the fucking story tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
You ask the story tonight.
No, hey, you know what?
We'll keep it off the air.
Yeah.
You can tell me later.
I'm trying to stay a fan of Rip D. I just hope everybody knows that.
Fan.
Everybody has a bad moment.
Shout out to Rip.
Yeah, you get one. You get one.
You get one.
Everybody gets one.
I used my Monopoly get out of jail
For sure.
free card.
For sure. For sure.
We just all we did was one fucking sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Dude wipes. It's a flushable wipe.
Right? Boom! There you go. We're just
Hashtag.
Official Clothing. Official Clothing is a streetwear brand rooted in hip hop and pop culture, producing quality shirts, hats, and accessories. Go to official.com. That's OHFISHL.com. Use code HOOD and get 25% off your entire order. Free shipping over $50. Official Clothing, baby. Live by your own rules. Live by your own rules.
Sexy.
Why? Right?
Sexy.
Thank you, sir.
Taglines heavy.
Appreciate it. Also, Empire Rolling, the makers of Bennies. Bennies are them $100 bill looking fucking papers that we just showed you right here. These shits right here. Proud to say that, like, I didn't go proud to say, but I mean, it's kind of cool to say that from everybody that I've talked to, I haven't heard of anybody that really has them in town.
Yeah.
So, you know, if y'all trying to get some Bennies, holler at us. We got them shits on decking.
Some top
10.
tier shit.
On decking 10. Shout out to Bobby Moore.
I guess you guys do keep it 100.
Ooh, oh, look at you. Like, I'm gonna have to like sample that and just always use that right from now on.
That's
I guess
gonna
you
be a
guys do
soundbite.
always keep it 100.
That's a soundbite.
I guess you got right there. Beer, right there. Dude, like to fucking throw that shit in the mix. No, because you know how I have to make those. I have to make a new intro for us, a new drop, so that the homies can play in the beginning of their podcast and shit.
Yeah.
You know, we do like cross promotion. I'm telling
Of
you, dog,
course.
telling you, dog. When I hooked up with these homies, bro, like for real, dude, like it was crazy how the support, like from just actual fans and not people on some fucking bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you know how that goes, man. Like fucking.
How do you feel about 6ix9ine?
So
That dude got
flat
the
out, I
bag.
was a fan of 6ix9ine. Originally, I just thought he was the fucking troll of trolls. From the battle rap world, trolls is part of the game.
Like over
you
Soldier
deal with,
Boy troll? I don't know. I think Soldier Boy.
No, Soldier Boy, I never considered a troll. I just considered that he was trying to.
You don't remember how he would fucking put out his shit? Because remember
Under
Soldier
different
Boy
people's
came
names.
under
Yeah,
the new Ice Cube with the new
Yeah.
fucking Dr. Dre leak.
I don't think that's really a
Soulja
troll.
Boy,
I think that's the same way. Then that's our version of hashtagging.
I never cranked that nothing, for the record.
Lies. All
Never,
lies.
never not once.
You know you were behind the
Never
fucking
not
12,
once.
With the Kanye
the ones and
glasses.
twos.
I used to
You were
fucking
like,
snap it,
"Ooh,
fucking
bing,
that
bing,
Atlanta
bing,
shit, but never,
bing.
never cranked it.
Hey,
Nope. Got no crank
so-
that in my blood.
Look at, we got to finish this one right here. Go to EmpireRolling.com and use code HOOD and get 10% off your entire order. That's Empire Rolling, the official rolling paper of the Hood Diner podcast.
Love it.
Fucking corporate as fuck, right?
That's it.
Just taking it there, bro. Like that's
That's
where you
it.
gotta go. If you're not with the shits, then you're not with the shits. Okay. So yes, Mr. YNOT is in the building. What we're gonna do, Mr. YNOT, so we got a couple little topics that we're gonna cover.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get into some questions with you, okay?
All right, we're going to
So-
keep it light now.
The news and shit, okay?
All right.
Actually, no, we kind of already, somewhere in there, we touched on music. We touched on music because I was talking about that baby shit. You got anything on music this week? Music news? You got any music news that you think about? I mean, as far as music news,
will.
you got like some shit dropping, right?
I got some shit dropping.
You got some shit coming.
I got some shit hitting.
I know this because I'm like somewhat fucking
Involved.
which is dope as fuck.
Oh, how are you guys
very
involved?
I'm very privileged.
Romantically?
Hey, whatever you want to call it.
If you want to call intimate conversations back and forth,
Yeah.
that it's happened.
An exchange of digital goods.
Yes. Yes.
Digital goods.
I paid for his goods.
He paid for some of my digital crack.
Okay.
That's what I'll be serving in the streets.
Yeah, I guess I'm dropping tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yes. Culiacan, Mexico. News.
See what's going on in Sinaloa right now?
Yeah, bro. No, it's in Culiacan.
Is it? Trying to find Chapos Son?
They got him, I think.
They got him?
They arrested him, I think. Yeah.
Yeesh.
And just a big ass, some gun battles went down and shit, man. That's fucking crazy.
Hashtag free Chapo.
Free Chapo.
Free Theo Chapo.
We need that. We need that plug back.
Speaking of like drugs and shit like that, dude, you know what I got stuck watching this whole past week was Weeds.
Did you ever watch the fucking El Camino that just came out?
Nope. I haven't seen that.
Gave me anxiety.
I'm going to
you like
say
it?
this.
I was turned up watching it. It gave me anxiety. It was great.
Yeah?
Though. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
No, I
Oh, I
haven't.
can't fucking spoil nothing then.
I'll watch it tonight.
You get one more episode.
I'll watch it
and if
tonight.
you don't watch it, I'm spoiling
I'm gonna
some
be
shit.
up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be up doing some work, so I'll watch that shit tonight.
It's good.
It's worth it.
Yeah, but I've been watching Weeds, man. Nancy Botwin.
The suburb queen.
Right?
I stopped watching in like the 5th season.
Queen of the Green. You stopped watching when?
In like the 5th season.
Where were they at right there? Like they were in
couldn't
Minnesota.
even tell you.
They were in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
No, Minnesota. That was when she went home, right?
You ever watch Ray Donovan?
And that's when fucking the
That shit's hard as fuck.
I've never seen Ray Donovan. Is that good?
Yeah.
Where's that at? Is that on,
Showtime?
also, it's not on fucking Hulu and shit.
Could be.
I don't have Showtime.
Oh, well.
Showtime is worth every dollar,
Is it really?
depending what time of the year it is. And if 50 Cent has anything to say, Showtime's it.
Oh shit! But he's
I
on.
heard Power's site.
Power.
I've
is
never
tight.
seen Power.
Power is it. You have to stay tuned in from the front to back. You can't lose.
I'm going to be
track.
real with you.
Okay.
I can't do no Fire Stick stream.
Yeah.
I have to have a 4K source. I paid a lot of money for my
What
fucking
do you mean
TV.
Fire Stick stream?
You know what I'm
Talk to
saying?
him.
What do you
I'm
mean
just-
Fire Stick stream?
Like, sometimes it's all fucking janky as fuck.
The
You see
fire
like
stick?
a VHS quality on your screen and shit. Yeah.
Well, doesn't your 4K have all those channels built into it?
It up converts, but
Yeah.
if you're not doing it directly from a source where you type in a passcode and an account,
Yeah.
you're
So in other words,
you're just streaming.
you're talking about doing that whole fucking where you like unbrick the motherfucker.
No.
The
You can
jailbreak.
jailbreak it.
No, it's
Yes.
called Cody is what it's
I
called.
understand that, but some of the feeds that you access are shit quality.
Oh, I get it.
I don't do
I
that.
get it.
I
The
got a
other day-
fucking Bose system too. Like,
Dude.
why would I fucking skim?
Look at you all flex.
No, I'm not even. I'm just
gonna tell
being
you
real.
the other day, check this out. I was watching what was it? Not Weeds, but I was watching, I think it was Disjointed.
Is that on Netflix?
That's on Netflix.
Yeah.
But I also have Netflix where it's built into the TV.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
got
It's like an
that.
app on the built
Right.
into the TV. I went back and forth between the two, and the one that was on the TV was way fucking cleaner. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, way cleaner. Especially
cleaner.
if you got
Because
the
you didn't have to, like,
5G
go to-
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Only available by CenturyLink.
Is that a plug right there?
It's a plug. We get 3 free months.
No shit.
No, it looks great.
Okay.
It looks great.
I got Wi-Fi. I got fucking CenturyLink. I'm not.
I got hooked
It
up with
cuts
the
in and
modem
out.
when I subscribed to CenturyLink.
I need to give upgrade on the. What do you call it? Fucking megabytes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we only run it on our TV, my laptop in the studio, and the phone. So it's not like crazy data. So it all gets flooded into the TV. We save the good stuff for that. You have to. I tried to hook up my Super Nintendo to our 70-inch, and I was hoping it would upscale it. And nope, just kept flashing. That's my biggest heartbreaker of the move-in. No 70-inch Super Nintendo.
You
Hit a
mean-
pawn
but you talking
shop,
about
bro.
the original Super Nintendo?
I need to get a link, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like an
The
old
original
ass
one?
TV.
Yeah, the original Super Nintendo.
Okay, so you're not talking about the one they just
No, I'm talking about
re-released?
OG.
The OG.
Diddy Kong.
I've heard somebody say that there's like little filter boxes that you can buy. I saw a video on that on YouTube one day, and because I wanted to do that, I wanted to do it for my 64, because I want to fucking play some GoldenEye, dog.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
I want to set up GoldenEye in here.
We
Like
can,
so
man. Fucking amount of TV. Bam.
right there. That's where it's going.
That's the funnest time is going back and playing that type of environment, especially the 64. That's where it really went down.
Well, literally, that would be our way to go on Twitch.
You know, what'd be crazy is that we can record it to set up, play where we can do the podcast while we're playing a video game.
That's what we'll do. We'll take like a break from the podcast itself.
No, we can do it the same.
During the pod. No, because people aren't going to want to hear us playing the game. That should be like something
That's a
extra.
separate-
Like an extra fucking piece of content.
But that's like a good 3 hours of someone being here.
The tournament it could be a Hood Diner podcast
Yo,
tournament.
but you could accommodate like a 3 hour session if we asked you that.
We could absolutely do it.
So that's because that's a lot to ask from somebody.
It's Far East. Oh, you're talking about here?
Like a situation
I'm
like
talking
that.
about at my house.
No. I'm just saying, like, because
I got room.
if we set up a situation
Yeah,
where we could do a live stream,
I'd say here for 5. You'd be like, hey, it's time to go.
no, because I'm just gauging the response. Like, that's a long time to be at.
I'll
some
put it
place.
this way: most of the people you've had on your podcast, from what I've seen and who I know, they are very competitive people.
Yeah,
If you put any type of competition involved in that, we are coming to who scored the highest while they were at the Hood Niner podcast.
Right?
All right. Have you
Right.
guys ever seen like the British show where it's the car and driver and they have the celebrities do a race around the track and they have a board of the times they hit? Oh, it's deep.
That's dope.
Mark Wahlberg, you know what I mean?
Okay.
They go and they're trying to set the fastest lap, but they're driving a Kia.
Okay.
Around the racetrack, right-hand drive.
Okay.
Okay, you got like
Damn, that'd be some shit.
that's
right there.
what this would remind me of. I'd have a board that says, okay, why not win 3 for 1 or 0 for 3?
Fuck
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
We're gonna do it, man. We're gonna set that shit up. It's gonna be dope.
I'd come for that record.
I'll tell you like off the air, like some other ideas that we have coming up. It's gonna be pretty sick,
Yes,
dog,
sir.
for reals. But okay, so
are they
moving on.
perverse? Is that why you don't want to say them, or
Yeah, man. We're not gonna give that shit away. When we're like, if you give it away too soon and we don't execute on it like right away, someone else is just gonna step in and take the fucking idea and run with it.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just be throwing your ideas out there in the
point.
fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Did you notice I cut out the words on that shit that I told Shona? The place
No.
to upload his beats and shit.
oh yeah, you played it
It's
backwards.
all rip, 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 like that and shit. Because you know what? Fuck that shit.
You don't want to give out free game.
No?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Okay, so when Casual blesses you with the audio, that's when he's feeling giving.
Thank you. So no music.
Can
news,
we have
man.
some old plays? Is that how you like people being?
Sometimes. It's cool.
Fucking dude.
Okay, you got movies.
Are you the keymaster?
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
Oh, there is one music update.
Whoa.
Is that new N9ne song that features Hopsin, and Hopsin finally stepped out of his cave and came back with the verse
Okay.
on the Hopsin song, or Hopsin on the N9ne song, and he really shitted on it.
You killed it.
And this is for everybody. Listen, I'm the type of rapper that people don't expect to listen to Hopsin and N9ne. Okay.
Oh, fuck with both of those.
I do too,
Yeah.
right? But from the level that I come from, no battle rapper rocks with those guys. I'll just be honest, they just don't. It's kind of the alternative
Okay.
type of music, right?
Right.
I'm a huge fan of these guys. To see Hopsin come back and shit on the game with one verse was very impressive to me. So
The game from Cali?
no, as in like
Oh,
the
okay, the
overall
game.
spectrum.
I'm like, okay. That's see. I think of how many times people had to have that fucking like pause to be like, when he was shitting on the game, and you're like, the game, like fucking Compton, the game. Like, how many times that had to come up because he chose to name himself the game?
What was he going by?
That's
before?
genius.
Chuck
if you
Taylor.
think about it, that's genius.
I like that name.
It was Chuck Taylor, and then fucking what was the other one? Baby something. I don't
But he
know.
probably couldn't get that shit registered as an entertainment name.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You trying to trademark that?
There's like a song where he says all his names. I'm trying to think of it right now. But anyway, shout out to the game.
Shout out to him.
That was smart as fuck.
Let me
man.
ask you a question.
Ask me.
There's a competitive podcast I do listen to as well. And on this podcast, they say that Rick Ross is a better rapper than the game. What is your take on that? Do you think the game is a better rapper than Rick Ross, or vice versa?
I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah, because all that fucking game raps about is NWA, Dr. Dre.
Okay.
It's like, bro, expanding past that lowrider shit. Like, I don't like.
But that's his lane, though.
Yeah, but you
That's
if
his
you're
lane.
a lyricist, it's different. I get it. If you're one of these battle rappers, you see stuff like that, and you're just like, yeah, that's not lyrical. It's just a little advertisement rap. Like there's
I
no
like
heart,
that.
there's no soul.
I like that
Okay.
term, advertisement rap. Is what I feel Rick Ross does. He does it extremely well. Probably the best there is. I like his cadence and I like his voice better.
Dude, the beats
His
that he
beat
picks, bro.
I do. I'll put it this way. I think the game is a better rapper technically. I think Rick Ross is a better rapper as a whole package.
See, I was gonna say I feel they're like they cancel each other out.
Yeah, but when Rick Ross comes out with an album, it makes it's a big deal.
They're both really good at what they do in their lane, dog.
I didn't like
Honestly,
Port of Miami
but
too.
they're both right there. Like they're not super fucking lyrical and shit, but you can vibe with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
like you
but
said,
Rick Ross
when I
makes like
wanna
a
hear
grown-up
some-
hip
When I
hop
want to hear
though.
some shit that gets me fired up and shit, dog, I'll throw some game on and shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like in the gym or something like that. But when I'm fucking riding and I'm feeling good and shit, dog, dude, I
The
will throw some
documentary,
fucking.
though, will always go down as
I mean,
a
the
classic.
documentary is-
The documentary,
yes,
to
yeah.
me, is better than a lot of the
Name
Rick
me a
Ross
song after
albums.
LAX.
As a whole album,
100.
documentary definitely
Okay,
kills
that's
it.
one.
Definitely
That's
kills
about
it.
it. That's the extent of my reach.
And he had to fucking have an assist by Drake.
Oh yeah. Heavy,
So,
heavy,
you know,
heavy. But what are the last two big Drake songs that came out? The Rose one with Rick Ross, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he feeds both categories.
No,
which
for
lets you know
sure.
they're both
I mean,
fire.
dude, that's like
You get a Drake
They
cosign
already
here.
have the
Yeah.
end. They're like, hey, dog, look, I'm gonna do a couple features with you. You're gonna do a couple features with me. We're gonna get these bags together
Gonna
because
call it
dude,
even.
Yeah, dog. You're
don't-
all finger guns, baby.
You don't charge me, I don't charge you.
dude, man.
We'll make back end. We're good.
Yeah, man, that's fucking dope, dog.
But yeah,
But yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think that they're both like right there.
yeah.
I think it cancels itself out. Okay, moving on into movie news. You got Zombieland 2 drops today.
Yeah, man, I'm excited about that.
I went and watched The Addams Family last night.
How was it?
It was,
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, they don't sound good.
What kind of
No, we took my
was
niece,
cool.
bro. We took my niece to watch it. It was cute. Yes, it was good. If you want to take the kids to go see it, if you're a fan of like the original Addams Family, the black and white one and shit, dude, that's what they kind of based it off of, dude. Like he's the old little chubby Gomez and shit, and fucking Pugsley and shit, dude. Come on, Pugsley and them. You know, Wednesday and them. Yeah, dude, it was good. It was good. I
Is it
thought
a
it was
Pixar or a Disney base?
You know, I don't think it's either. I think it's like something on its own. So there's a bunch of new. It's funny you say that. There's like a new one called Blue Ice is the name of the company, and they're putting one out that's Will Smith and what is his name from the Spider-Man? What's the new Spider-Man?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
And it looked cool. It looked like Will Smith was like a federal agent, and Tom Holland was like this young kid with a backpack on and shit. You know that's gonna be fire right
Why
there.
don't they do
but it
it?
was a weird fucking name, like the brand. It wasn't like Island or any of the Pixar or anything like that and shit. So
With all
it's
these
coming.
remakes, why don't they do a like real horror movie Addams Family? Like a real adult horror movie based off
Because
of
it's a
Addams.
brand, that's why.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
it's meant to be a comedy.
Yeah.
you know?
Did
It
you ever
is.
see when they
It
made
is.
that
They got
short
Snoop Dogg.
film of Power Rangers?
Say that again?
You ever see that when they did that short film of Power Rangers? Right when the real Power Rangers was going to come out, you know, they relaunched
And they were
it.
trying to crowdfund the side movie.
Yeah, that side movie. They should do something like that for Addams Family.
A crowdfunded.
Like a little 15-minute movie, like something short,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be dope.
I mean, you definitely could.
Right.
I could go play Gomez right here. Morticia.
I mean, I watch
You know what I
adult
mean? Like, I
films,
feel that
and
shit, dude.
they,
Like,
they
he-
just did a Wednesday
he's a
Addams
cara
porn.
mia.
You know that?
It was funny, dude. It was funny, dog. It was good. I fell asleep for 5 minutes, I think, though.
Porno always use their parodies.
We went to
Yeah.
the late ass
they're
showing.
great at those.
It was funny.
Are you guys going to see Charlie's Angels?
No.
My lady would probably drag me to see
Probably
that.
not.
No, probably go.
I don't like Kristen
love
Stewart,
movies.
man.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
she's a good actor.
Bosley? Come on, man. Give her a
She's
break.
Bosley?
She's going to be Bosley.
Kristen Stewart? No, she's one of the Angels.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
You sure? I'm pretty fucking
I'm
positive.
watching
she's
the interviews.
Okay, maybe she is. I don't
Lucy
know.
Liu's a
Who
Charlie's
am I
Angel.
thinking of? The one that plays
Lucy
Bosley.
Liu's.
Oh, I know who I'm thinking of.
You're thinking about the writer
No,
and director
yes,
of the movie.
yeah, homegirl, the fucking blonde chick. I can't
Yeah,
remember her name.
she's hilarious,
She was
though.
from what was it? Knocked Up.
Yep.
Fucking love her. Yeah, she's good. She's been in
Yeah,
a bunch of
she's-
funny ass
she's
movies
funny.
too. Can't remember her name,
But
but
Charlie's Angels.
I'll insert it right here.
I've seen the preview of it. It looks kind of corny,
Right.
but still fun entertainment.
There's
You see Joker?
No.
Oh.
man, we still can't talk about it yet.
No, listen, absolutely, because I know the origin that they based it off of.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is it part of a comic?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, and they kept
His
to
name
the
was
T,
His name was Arthur.
and they kept it to the T heavy. Same style clothing.
Okay.
The entire coloring of the film, literally based off of the original
Okay.
comic of that origin timeline.
All right. So
But I'll tell you exactly why I want to see it is because I think that Joaquin Phoenix went just enough off the edge to play that role.
Oh, yeah.
Without trying to compete with Heath Ledger, because from here on out, everybody's going to try to go that level of I ate a rat on set.
Dude.
You know, that hype of it.
Right.
Give me a little feedback. Is it going to be what I expect, or is it going to be something I need to be prepared for differently? Should I be let down or be just prepared for it to be
So
cartoonish?
what
Let
I'm
me
going to
ask you
say
this.
this.
Let me-
There's no boom, kaboom, crash. You know, there's
Yeah,
no.
it's not comic
It's not
style.
a Michael Bay film.
It's not
Perfect.
comic style at all,
So
bro.
take
It was
that in mind. You're
beautiful.
not going to see Avengers come out and start shooting you in the fucking dick or anything like that. You know, like
It's drama.
It's acting,
Yes.
but it's just so cinematically well done. Like it's
It's fucking
honestly,
fire, bro.
I feel like
I
you're
left there
a-
feeling a certain type of way.
I feel like
bro.
you're a film aficionado.
yes.
I just get that
Oh,
vibe
yeah.
from you.
Yeah.
So I think you'll appreciate it for what it is, and
Yeah.
you'll see it multiple
Nice.
times too.
Yeah.
I believe so.
It's fuck, dude. It's
Like I'm
on-
gonna
it's on
buy
some
it when
whole
it comes
nother
out on
level
like
shit.
4K or Blu-ray or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
might just
already
do
on
the-
pre-order, fool.
For the
It's already
digital
there.
download because that's in the 4K.
One
It's
of the
already there.
scenes that I've heard just mentioned that I think is real good. I guess he does two scenes where he's in the comedy club, and one is where he doesn't get the jokes. right? So he thinks he's strange compared to everybody else. And that's so much like real life. You think everybody's in on the joke and you're the oddball.
Right.
And then when he owns it and decides to be himself, he's like overtaking the crowd's enthusiasm. He's like, you guys don't get the joke now, right? And I want to see that transition in the film.
There's a breaking point.
It's there, bro. It's there, dog.
Okay.
It's fucking there.
Bro,
it's good.
It will fucking like... It's a crescendo at certain points. So I just with that in mind, that's what you got to take. Because people go in there thinking like, oh, guns blazing and all this other shit. You know, that's not it.
Yeah,
so.
people just like, oh, it's going to cause people to do senseless violence. I mean, dude, there's plenty of movies that already do that.
Yeah.
There's plenty of movies that already do that. I mean, Disney be making them shits daily. You think about fucking, haven't you ever seen like, they're mowing motherfuckers down, bro.
Well, fucking,
you know what I'm
you look
saying?
at all those fucking Fast and the Furious and like the Hobbs and Shaw and all that shit,
Right.
shooting each other.
What was I watching the other day? Motherfucker. They were in a truck and it was going through like Bolivia or some shit and they were just crashing through houses. And like in my mind, I was telling my lady, I was like, how fucking sad. Like there could be like some nana sleeping in one of those houses. There's like some fucking little kids that were in there eating breakfast and Vin Diesel and them are fucking just coasting through the shit,
That's
dog.
Fast and Furious 7,
I want to say it was one of them, dog.
Where they go to Rio.
I think it might have been. You know, I want to say it's not though. I want to say, it was Bad Boys 2.
Oh,
it was Bad Boys 2.
Different movie.
And they were mashing through old motherfucking houses. Like I'm talking at least 30 houses, bro. Got fucked up in this scene, and I just can't help but think like, are they all at like some fiesta, or are people are dying right now, dude? It's too much murder right
those
there.
houses, you're not taking out a room. You're taking out the whole house.
Right? You know, there's like
because it was a Hummer, right?
Dude, yes, bro. Yeah, you're right. Yes, it was just mowing. It was crazy.
Jeez.
So I was like, dude, I asked me and my lady were laughing our ass off thinking about that concept. I was just like, dude, how sad.
Everything
like,
you know is gone.
Somebody,
boom,
Nana was right there making.
boom.
She was making tortillas.
Just mowed down.
Gone, bro.
Oh my god.
Anyways, man. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have been keeping an eye on the whole situation going on with Jonah Hill being in the next.
Why
Batman.
did he not get in there?
My guess, greedy motherfucker didn't get what he wanted.
As a Penguin?
I'm thinking the Penguin. If not the Penguin, it was going to be the Ridler because they just announced this dude named Paul Dano literally hours ago. He's playing the Riddler.
He's a creepy looking fucker.
You know who Paul Dano is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I would have liked the guy who played Vision from the Avengers.
You know who Paul Dano is?
That would have been a good Joker.
The Joker, you know what I'm saying?
He would have been a great fucking...
you know what I watched again?
Riddler.
Yep, he would
I
be a
watched
great
Logan again.
Oh, yep.
That shit's
Recently.
fire, bro.
Have you seen Fleabag by any chance?
Okay, bring this story to me. I'll tell you because
Fleabag. It's on Amazon.
no.
It just won a shitload of fucking awards
No.
and shit. And
No.
it's a crazy show. Do you ever watch any? Do you have the Amazon Prime shit when you watch shit
don't
on
have
there?
that.
Okay, Amazon Prime's got like
You watch The Boys?
It's got two dope.
Oh, you
ass.
haven't-
that.
That
one's
you need to watch
sick as
that.
Fuck, dog.
I want to see the
So
one
good.
with Danny McBride where he's a
HBO,
TV
right?
evangelist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's on
called
HBO.
something Stones.
Something like that. Yeah, I know what you're
Righteous
talking about.
Stones or something like
There
that.
you
And they're
go.
playing
Yeah, something like that.
evangelists, like the church ones. That's one show I'm really dying to see.
So yeah, Paul Dano is set to play the Riddler in the upcoming Batman with what is his name, Robert Pattinson. Okay, so moving on into fashion and culture, pop culture shit. Do any of you guys play Fortnite?
Not once.
You play Fortnite? You ever play Fortnite?
I tried playing it, and the curve's so drastic right now that
Really?
I look. I'm a noob,
Okay.
and there's always room for
You're that
improvement.
dude that gets shot on the way down?
I couldn't even get the logistics down without getting killed, so I was just like, "Fuck this game."
Yeah. Yeah.
Too late. I'm just
Did
too
you
late.
hear what you heard? What
100%.
happened with it? Obviously,
We're
right?
decades.
There was like
too
a
late.
black hole.
Yeah. Did you hear about what happened with it? Like there was like a black hole that people went to go sign out and play like one time, like, and it was like turned off, and it was just a black hole. And people were like making all kinds of speculations. Like people were like, "Oh my God, Fortnite is shut down."
Elon Musk deleted it.
Dude, yeah, or Elon Musk deleted it, or fucking just this and that. So like rumors were just going crazy. Kids were losing it. Dude, I saw some funny shit just scrolling through fucking Twitter. I seen like kids that like are sponsored by certain fucking like games and shit like that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you know what? I'm no longer down with Fortnite. I'm a free agent. Hit me up if you down. I'm down to play some games. What's up? Let's do this. And fucking like these motherfuckers are sponsored, dude. These little kids, they make money.
You know what? Fuck
playing
those
fucking
kids.
video games.
That should
Ain't
have
that
been
some
around
shit?
when Gran Turismo was around.
Right?
And you had to
Or when
set up
fucking
your
Bond
car.
64
I love
shit,
that game.
GoldenEye,
So,
right?
when my kid was a newborn, I got it, bro, and I fucking flipped that game. I did 24-hour Le Mans
PlayStation?
racing.
Yeah.
I would do for 4 hours when she was sleeping, put the controller down, hit start, tend to her, come back for another 4 hours. Like, it would take me like 2 days, bro, but I would do a 24-hour race.
Did you ever set that Suzuki up to fly?
No.
So they had the Suzuki race car that if you went, you could find ways to set up the suspension and the aerodynamics. And on the big round course, you just, woo, after you'd hit like 203 miles an hour, the car would pick up off of the ground. And it was like, it would really happen in real life because Gran Turismo is based off of really the physics.
Like the aerodynamics of it and shit. Yeah,
and that was like,
speed.
if you got so we worked up and stayed up at night
Science.
to get that car
Yeah.
to try that one thing.
Dude.
It was, I wish I still had lived in that era with that game.
Dude, did you ever play
PS5, bro.
I never had
You see the design?
Okay.
No.
Looks like a horseshoe.
Okay.
It has an SSD hard drive, solid state. It's all digital. It's going to be 8K resolution. It's going to be drippy.
Is it gonna play all the old shit probably? Yeah, obviously, huh?
Yeah, you probably get a streaming of something.
And I'll never play Fortnite on it.
I didn't have a PlayStation. I always had the fucking Nintendos. So like when PlayStation 3 was out, I had a fucking GameCube, right? And I didn't have they didn't do San Andreas.
Yeah.
Or is that what they did? San Andreas? What was that? Was that Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the Nintendo version of that? What was that one called? Do you remember?
Crazy Cab or whatever? The
No,
Crazy
no,
Taxi?
no,
That was
no.
kind of...
It was like Streets of LA or some shit like that. True Crime, Streets of LA.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever play that shit? It was basically their version of fucking Grand Theft Auto, right? But dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, there was this shit that I used to do for fucking just hours upon hours on some fucking fun high shit, okay? There was a road where if you fucking hauled ass on this motherfucker and it curved, but you went straight, you flew, bro. Like you flew down to the next street way the fuck below and you can land and just take off, right? But you had to be going the fucking perfect amount of speed and not fuck up, or you'll fucking boom, you'll roll, you'll fucking do this shit. Dude, I spent countless fucking hours doing that
trying
shit.
to do that.
Just fucking flying, dog. You had to have this dope ass little Porsche. This shit, once you saw the white, like, or like a metallic silver Porsche, when you were rolling through the streets and you saw it, you're like, oh, no, motherfucker, that's mine. You go back, get that Porsche, and then you got to find the street. I always had to like, remember where it was on the map and shit like that, and then find my way back to it and shit. All right, here
Track
we go.
it.
Yeah, and then fucking flying.
how
Just
cool
dumb
was-
high shit, dog. It's crazy.
How cool was it playing basketball and looking at the plays on the Dreamcast controller?
Remember that shit?
Oh, that was with the
Dreamcast,
That's when Allen
bro.
Iverson was on the basketball
Yes,
game.
dude. I had a Dreamcast. I don't remember what games I had on that motherfucker, but I remember it just tanked.
That VMU card was tight.
What's
that?
that?
That little thing that you put in the
Yeah,
That was
the
the-
controller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
little gigapet.
yeah. Little gigabit.
That was a deep dive, bro.
Oh, that's for sure
So
deep dive,
deep, bro.
I
Hot
mean,
so
don't test
fucking
my
deep.
gangster, you know what I'm
Don't
saying?
test my gangster. Okay. So yeah, man.
I have one last gaming question.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys played the Mario Karts on your phone yet?
Fuck yeah, turn that shit
You know
on.
what I play
right
is Dr. Mario.
now. I love that.
Dr. Mario?
Is that out?
It's been.
Get the fuck out of here. Since when? Like recently, right?
Bruh.
Download that for me real quick.
You gotta do verses, bro. Like you
Oh,
can
can you-
battle somebody online.
Get the fuck out of here,
Dr. Mario on the phone. What?
dude. See, you know what? You know who fucking spoke on this shit one day? Gary V, dog. Gary V said he was like, I don't know why the fuck Nintendo hasn't jumped on the app game, man.
They
Like
have
they
the
would have
IP.
been fucking killing that shit.
Bro,
you
the
know how many
store is
motherfuckers,
expensive, bro.
dude, gives a fuck, bro. Like
But no,
people
it's
will pay
digital
for that
currency,
shit.
bro. That's
People
like
would pay for that shit.
There's no equivalent. You buy it one time, you know the terms.
Yeah.
Once you purchase it, that's the end of the transaction.
Wow.
We give you
Watch, it's
this
gonna be right at the top
10
right here,
diamonds
watch.
for
Okay, maybe
$5.99 or whatever it is. That's what you buy is digital currency in the app, and it's all it's good for.
They're
Shit ain't
smart.
out here, dog.
They are smart.
You give you the game for free, so it don't cost you nothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you want to get to where you want to be
I
faster.
played the Marvel one, too, and I refuse to buy anything.
It takes you forever to level up, right?
Yes, it does.
That's where a lot of these little kids were losing their shit, bro. When Fortnite went fucking black and there was no explanation for it, all these kids that have like spent like thousands of dollars on like skins and dances and shit like that. You heard about that, right? Remember we talked about that one day where the little kid was suing Fortnite, the kid who created the fucking what is that fucking dance? Or no,
the
not
backpack
that one,
kid.
The one, yeah, the backpack kid that has them shits. That kid made bank off of Fortnite for fucking suing them
and
for like
so did
selling their fucking dances on the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dog, that's fucking crazy. So anyway, so a bunch of kids lost their shit. I think that's the funniest fucking shit that I've ever heard as far as like some advertising, some marketing shit. That was genius. And apparently the second Fortnite is launched, and yeah, it's like people got to kind of start over. You still have all your shit, but it's a whole new territory. So like all these motherfuckers that are like fucking little hoods, little cliques, murder motherfuckers and shit. My nephew the other day, he got kicked off Fortnite for doing shit like that, for like teaming up with your homies and shit and doing shit. They be monitoring and shit, dog. Ain't that some crazy shit? My nephew, he fucking posted on his Snapchat. It said he got kicked off or he's been suspended for
gang activity.
Yeah, for
gang activity.
Ain't no gang activity on our servers,
gang
sir.
activity, dog.
There's a good Christian network.
Oh man,
that's what's going down.
I'm
on the
so
Fortnite.
scared of kids that age on video games. They intimidate me.
Man,
all those fucking
They're
internet
bullies.
gangsters.
Fucking bullies, man.
What's up, punk?
Ruthless. No.
Fuck out the way, bro.
Punk's not the word they use.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah,
A whole lot of N-bombs on that
I
fucking
get it.
thing.
I get it. But anyways, yeah, so it launched. So yeah, that's the new shit. Okay, so moving into something new.
Yummy.
Today was my day to bring in some shit. We brought in some look at you, I'm gonna go back to them shit. We gotta get that ASMR and shit. That's that Hood Diner staple. Mm-hmm. I brought in some, what are these? Flaming Hot Cheetos, but they were a Chipotle Ranch flavor.
Your order's ready.
This is a new flavor, right?
Yes, new flavor.
Pretty clean.
Newish.
It's pretty good. You know what it does is it tones it down. It's like a Cool Ranch, and it tones down the fucking the spiciness for people. I mean, because people be loving
this. Is what parents should give to their 6-year-olds who want Flaming Hot Cheetos
instead of the full shit.
Them. Yeah.
Hey, I saw there was even more Flaming Hot Cheetos when I was there. XX? Like spicier. Yeah.
So the ranch is a flame retardant?
There you go. It softens the palate.
It really is.
It's not bad though.
Parents, stop giving your 6-year-olds super hot snacks.
Right?
You're ruining their intestines.
They get an ulcer at 11 and shit.
It's horrible.
Karina.
What happened? Well, fuck, you gave her tacos and chamoy for the fucking first 5 years of her life, She can eat through a radiator. You know what I'm saying?
Damn! Jeez. That hits home heavy.
Hey, my kid loves McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with a 20-piece all the time. It's my go-to.
Smack.
You know what I haven't done in a while?
You haven't?
I haven't done Bane Cup in a while.
Oh, God.
You ever heard Bane Cup?
That's funny.
My opinion of Joker, Joaquin Phoenix did better than Heath Ledger.
Yeah?
Okay. You know what? When we were talking about this earlier, you had cut me off and I didn't get to say what I was going to say, and thank you for reminding me. The homie brought up the fact that Heath Ledger dove deep into this fucking character, but when you really break it down, he was only on screen for like 30 minutes.
Intro.
This is something that I didn't fucking know. And when you think about it in that kind of perspective, it's kind of like, I get that. I get where somebody's like, damn, dog, you were only on screen for 30 seconds. Like, you didn't have to dive that deep into it.
I disagree completely for these reasons. He started the movie out, set the tone with the bus in the bank, set the entire tone for how the action of the movie was going to go. Takes over the Bruce Wayne party, captures the police chief, okay? Blows up the district attorney, okay? Hides in costume, sneaks into the hospital, sets the money on fire.
Hey, you forgot. Slams dude's face with a pencil. With a pencil, dog.
So this is the difference of what I'll say. If you're looking at the Joker as the Joker versus Batman, nobody's going to touch Heath Ledger because that is the Joker that has been in all the movies and all the cartoons.
Hey, yeah,
okay?
no, amen to that.
He exuded that.
Yeah.
Now, I can already tell you before seeing this movie, this Joker is Joaquin Phoenix is capturing who the Joker is as a person, not the actions of the criminal.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably knocked that out the park, and I'll say that is a truer Joker than the criminal Joker, because anybody can be a wild Joker, but for you to understand the reason why he's crazy and be able to live that and teach people how he became that, that takes a whole different type of acting.
Exactly. That's where I feel that's where, Joaquin Phoenix definitely fucking killed that shit.
That's why I'm excited to see.
You know how I was telling my lady about this the other day, is I was explaining to her maybe they did it this way, and like I told her, I was like, I'm not too familiar with the comics going far back, you know what I'm saying? I'm familiar with all the fucking movies, but I told her, you know, since this Joker was named differently, because usually it's a Jack Napier, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why I was like more along the lines of this Joker, this dude was the dude who set the tone for the Jack Napier Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he took over that title or whatever, you know what I'm saying? There's no... I mean, he did ask them to say his name was Joker, right? So like, that's dope. And it did come out when they do say it when they introduce him and shit. You know what I'm saying? He asked them to say that. That's the only spoiler I'll tell you.
No, that's on the trailer. That's on the trailer.
No. Yeah.
Well, he says, "Will you please introduce me as Joker?"
I see this Joker as. Have you guys seen? What's the damn movie? Okay. With Rorschach.
Oh, Watchmen.
Watchmen. This is that generation of
Did the
comics.
show drop on HBO?
Say that again?
They have a series coming out.
Yeah,
Really?
Watchmen
Did it drop on HBO yet?
I don't know. I think it's coming out.
But
they've been pushing it.
If you picture that era of comics, that's what this Joker is generated from. Is that era of comics?
Well, yeah. I mean, because like since you say it's based on the comic, at that point in time, Bruce Wayne is a young boy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
So that would make sense.
But
yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. As a fucking, like, for the origin story, dude, this is just something completely different that they've never done for the Joker. And it's a beautiful fucking
and realistically,
beautiful fucking
spoiler
movie.
alert, no.
Yeah.
This is going to influence the Joker that our generation knows. The Jack Napier. This Joker influences that character.
So what I just said basically
it's like a grandfather of a...
I didn't even know that. I just guessed that, and I was 100.
Crazy.
I was on it.
That's how they do it.
On it. Okay, dog. Let's circle back to we talked about this on the Something New and shit, but in the fucking okay. Oh, my bad. Look it. See, we gotta rewind back. I didn't mention the Neuro Bliss, the reduced stress drink. Obviously, DJ Century didn't like it because it's diet shit. But,
I don't hate it,
but it wasn't bad though.
I don't hate it.
White raspberry. It was a good flavor. But it says it's like a one of those reduced.
It tastes like a energy, like a pre-workout.
I feel pretty motherfucking mellow right now. And I think
weed.
It's this.
No, it's
that's
the weed.
true. That's true. That's probably what
it reminds me of a.
Is there a name on this shit?
Your boy just brought that piff through. I don't know. He's like, I threw like six different kinds in there. I'm like, that's weird as fuck, but okay.
Okay.
Have you guys?
So we got a suicide blend.
Suicide Squad right here for sure. I don't know what we rolled up.
You had the Cherry Giants.
No.
Energy drink, sugar free.
We might have.
I'm a Red Bull dude.
We might have.
Me too.
We've brought in a bunch.
That's my one sub. The Cherry Giants is what this Neuro Bliss white raspberry tastes like.
Okay. Yeah, I think because we've tried so many, dogs.
So when you said energy drink, that's kind of, I was like, oh yeah, that's what it tastes like.
We're on 67, and we've been doing this since since the beginning, right?
What?
Since the very beginning, bringing something new.
Yeah, pretty early on.
Back at that, maybe even the third episode, but still, that's a grip.
I thought that was like
so we
a
were trying
baby
a bunch
shower
of different
game.
shit, right?
Something new, something blue.
You know,
it keeps it interesting because, like I said, I brought that Sonoran dog with the video the last week, and that was a random.
Last thing I got on food is the McRib's back.
That's so awful. I had one this week.
Yeah. Have you had one yet since it's been back?
Not yet.
I had one. It was good.
Maybe on the way home though.
It was good.
Hey,
it was really good.
Different palate, you know.
Yeah. I had it. It was warm. It was good.
Stuff your French fries in your McRib.
And it'll make it taste better.
Dude,
Salt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to put the French fries in the McRib.
Yeah.
That's some good shit.
It's like chips on a burger.
Right? Hey, gotta go swimming.
You gotta go swimming first. Because it's that
that's how you
nostalgia,
feel?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
I was dying laughing at that shit because he's like,
Yeah, go
"It's
swimming
the
all
only
day."
time I'll eat it. I'm like, so if I was to put it in front of you right now, you wouldn't eat it? No. I'm like, so if we were to leave here and go swimming and then you'd eat it? Yeah.
An In-N-Out burger?
No, like
Chips
chips
on
in
the
the
sandwich.
sandwich.
In the sandwich.
Chips in
okay.
the sandwich.
Only after you go
Only
swimming.
after
Yeah,
swimming.
because you don't go. I don't go to In-N-Out with a bag of chips. But at the family get together, I'm gonna swim, have chips on the table because my nana's gonna make her salsa.
Right.
You're gonna smack it in the burger.
Right. But I'm saying, like, it requires that, though.
Yeah,
like,
it's
if
a
I busted
prerequisite,
it out
for
right
sure.
now in front of him, he would not eat it.
I'd eat them, but we
He
eat
could
them
go
separately.
swimming. Yeah,
But
you
when
go
you-
eat separate.
But when you go swimming, it just smacks different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It just hits different, bro.
It's so specific.
I like it.
It's that crescendo.
It's
You know
gotta
what
be
I'm
a
saying?
Sunday too, though.
Yeah, hey,
gotta be a
that's the
Sunday.
icing on the cake.
Connoisseur.
Because you know you got school the next day. Shit gets real tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Connoisseur.
Let me get that extra
All right,
saturated
man.
fat.
Then, moving on into sports.
Sports.
Go ahead, Don. You got this.
Oh, fucking Cardinals got a second win in a row against the Falcons.
Okay.
It's Kyler Murray's a beast, bro. What am I gonna say? Julio Jones is a fucking grown ass man.
Okay.
Huge.
Like that dude is good. So is Matt Ryan. Freeman ran really well too.
Okay.
But they play the Giants on Sunday in New York. So that'd be a good game. I think it's a late game.
Okay.
But
And then Arizona State won. Arizona
we
lost.
won. We beat
Utah?
No, we play Utah. We beat Washington State.
Oh, okay. Your notes suck right here.
And we're playing Utah this week. ASU's ranked 17th and Utah's ranked 13th, so it's going to be a pretty marquee
that's what
matchup.
that explains.
Go
That.
Arizona.
Okay. I thought that was a score.
It'll be the
Who are we playing this weekend? Do you know? No?
I
USC.
don't follow U of A football. They're
USC over there.
disappointments to me.
USC over where?
in Southern Cal.
That's where Arizona plays?
Yeah.
All right. See, he's an undercover Arizona.
No, I just know what's going on in the Pac-12.
Smart guy.
That's my conference I
love
follow.
that. See, I
Smart
love
guy.
Washington plays Oregon this
He really
weekend
does
too.
love Arizona.
That's good.
Never that. I
In
just get money with them.
a unison.
Oh, just get that bag.
You have to secure the bag. If you learn one thing from DJ Khaled, it's to
So
secure the
here's
bag.
a question:
Century gets the bag.
If the U of A came to you with a contract, but they said, "Look, you got to convert, and we will make you our exclusive embroider and diller through you. We'll give you our licensing. Are you hanging up that jersey?"
Let me add amendments to that contract right
Okay.
there. You got to burn your ASU jerseys on social media, and you have to wear U of A shit every day while you're making the
But
shit.
for the next 5 years, you're 100%.
The bag is secured.
It's there.
You have to burn them shits.
I mean, everybody has a price. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If I'm hitting 250 large every year, it's gonna be real hard for me to say no to that.
Okay.
You know?
So if that gets you over the hump,
Love it.
Let's
Because
say
I'll
every
be set up
185.
after that 5 years. I'll be set up to do whatever the fuck I want.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You could get a ASU man cave after that, all you want.
Right?
Get a fucking face tat with a fucking Sparky in my face. If I want to do a
Go
fucking
there.
fork right here. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
Nah, bro. I've seen people with Wildcat tats on their face.
I've
Don't
seen it
even
too.
say ugh.
I mean, I get that, but when you put the fork on your face, you're screaming different shit.
There's an A. People put the
When you
A
leave
on their
the
face
state-
too.
Hey, here's a
There's an A
question.
there?
Why haven't they made an actual ASU fork?
Oh, they
That would
probably
be
got them
dope.
shits. You know they got
You
them
think
That
so?
would be
shits.
dope.
I know.
I've never seen it on social
I think the
media,
handle
so
will be
it
too
ain't
thin.
real.
The handle will be too thin.
True. Wow.
But you got to remember all the motherfucking what do you call them?
Somebody better go 3D print that and tag us.
Everybody got their shit taken away from them. Everybody got their weapons taken away from them. Wilbur got his fucking gun taken away. Sparky, they don't even let him have his fucking fork anymore. Do they let him have
Oh, he
his
has a fork.
He has his fork? Well, why the fuck does he get his fork when we can't have our strap?
First of all, he's a devil.
He's a wildcat. He's from fucking. He's a
He's
cowboy.
from hell, okay? He's from
a
hell.
cowboy.
He does what he wants. I mean, what do we
never
say?
A cowboy's got to have his gun in
Where's
the
the devil?
West.
Where's the devil from? Hell.
Right. He already
what he
has the
wants.
tail. He don't need the fork. That's not
You know,
fair.
before Taste went to Brighter Pastures, the last design that I'd come up with that we never got to bring to fruition was I was going to do a Lego Wilbur the Wildcat character.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd been dope.
It would have been so dope. I had the design drawn out. That was going to be our first U of A idea. It was going to be, and it was the last one we thought of before it went to Brighter Pastures. So it's open. It's out there. Take it.
It's open.
Just send me one first. Send me one first. Lego Wilbur.
He's all throwing it out there.
I would love every sports team to have a Lego version of their mascot. It's just something unique to.
Fucking Lego gonna be knocking at the door and shit. Hey,
just keep it private.
Shout out to you. Now we gonna sell them shits in our shit.
That'd be tight.
You stop making them shit. Oh, Lego Master? What is that?
Just a dude that can build whatever.
Muhammad Ali and shit out of Legos.
Damn.
It took
I've never been
44
there.
people,
You said
270 hours to complete this type of shit.
You been to Legoland?
Oh, yeah.
You've been? I've never been.
Is that dope?
Yeah.
Is there like?
It is a great place to take the kids.
Is there any rides or is it food?
There's a water park there. There's an aquarium. You hit the aquarium first, so you get it out of the way.
Okay.
It's still tight though. I can imagine what it's like on shrooms.
Damn, I bet, right? That is one thing I'll still engage in heavy is you give me some shrooms, I'm there.
Fuck yeah.
Real
I ate
talk.
16 grams in a day the last time I did it.
That shit fucking just opens up different fucking file chambers in your brain and shit.
Yeah.
Shit you didn't even remember.
I ate
and
a
shit.
gram and a half every hour for 16 hours just about.
God damn.
Yeah.
But does it? I feel like shrooms ain't one of those things where if you keep taking, like after a while, it's like it's not the same. Or am I thinking of something else?
It melts you.
Okay.
The whole time.
I'm thinking of acid.
You remember that?
I'm thinking of acid where I've heard where people say if you take another hit of acid, like after
the White Mountains
an hour,
was
it don't
intense,
work.
bro.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I went up to
Were
the
you
White
the only
Mountains. No, a couple other people.
Yeah. And we
Couple
were
other
just
people.
laughing your asses off and shit.
I felt. You know how he laughed, Joker? How hard he laughs in the movie?
Right.
That's how I felt the next day, like hurting, like my whole body hurt from laughing.
I used to microdose when I'd record.
And how would that work?
So amazing.
Yeah.
Because if the microdosing, you're getting a bit of the euphoria without the distraction, so you're still able to concentrate, but you're also not being restricted by everybody's actions around you.
Right.
You're just so in this vibe.
So when you say microdosing, what do you mean? Like just a bite of the cap or something like that?
Yeah. So my bassist at the time would lay out a pile for me, and just every now and then I'd come and take a pinch, and it could be a couple of stems and a small cap, and maybe an hour.
That's
later,
a microdose to you?
Like I'm talking small. I'm talking like. Let's talk about half size of a penny.
I'm gonna be real with you, dog.
penny.
Sometimes the small ones pack a lot of punch. You know.
Yeah, they can. They can.
It's like a scorpion and
It's
shit.
never measured with
but it's
it.
not
no.
3.5
The only thing you
grams.
can do
get
is
what I'm
really just
saying?
grind it up.
It's not a full trip.
Grind it up and put it in a capsule.
Okay.
And then you can weigh it. You know what I'm saying? So you know exactly how much you have. Because
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
you're
but
gonna,
like-
because I've heard microdosing is a really good thing to do with that.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And the dust, the shroom dust, like if you get a lot and then whatever's at the bottom of the bag, like, our shake.
Like cocaine is.
Yeah, like
in
the
your mouth
shake
and
of
shit?
weed, right? It has it's such a condensed.
It's the fucking
Keef.
It's the
Keef of it.
It's the keef.
Yeah.
It's the Sutherland.
I'll tell you what, that stuff is so beautiful.
Let me get that mushroom.
You know what
Sutherland.
I'd get? You remember those packs of beef jerky and fake or chew in your mouth for the grocery store? Give me one of those of shroom dust. I'll be a happy camper, all right? I'll be at work like that.
Looking all on the hunt for some shroom dust. Fuck yeah, man.
I could probably get it too. That's the bad part.
Okay, so bouncing into
That's the bad part.
tech and new shit. Venmo is launching a credit card. I thought I already mentioned this shit.
No, did you?
Yeah, I brought this up like 6 episodes ago.
Okay, I just saw that. I was scrolling on the internet today, and that piqued my interest.
No, you know what it is?
But it's
Okay.
competing with Apple, though. You know.
Apple
Not
credit
really,
card or
not
whatever.
really.
I
It's
want
not.
that.
It's not. Okay. I'm sorry. I am very sorry. I brought up the Venmo when they finally brought out their own version of like a what is it? Like a debit card.
Okay,
There wasn't a credit card. The one that I talked to. You're saying this is a credit card.
it's a credit card.
Okay. So it is competing with Apple.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
you had to have a foot in that stronghold. You know.
Yeah.
What do you use more, Venmo or Cash App?
I prefer to use Zelle so they don't charge me no money.
Right. That's where I'm at. I'm all about that.
It's like
Zelle.
hit that
What about
account,
you?
bruh.
You about
What
that
did I
Zelle?
use for you? Zelle?
I think
Okay,
Zelle.
then
Yeah, we fuck with Zelle, baby.
we'll give Zelle
like
the plug.
All about that Zelle.
My thing is that I know that
I like
money's
Apple
there.
Pay. Truth
That's
be
cool
told.
too. I know that the money's gonna be there, but it takes like 3 days to process. And I'm kind of like, I want that money right now. Right meow.
Meow.
Bring it on over. So I hit that little 3% fee or whatever the fuck they charge. For me, $10 ain't shit.
I got paid a good little chunk for a rap verse recently, and Zelle was a lifesaver.
Because you would have paid fees, right?
Yeah. I didn't even know there were fees from other ones. But I signed up for this because of you. You put me onto the Zelle. I had it in my Wells Fargo app, but I didn't know it was a separate app too.
Yeah.
So when you put me
It's
on
something you have to
there,
sign up for.
Homeboy sent me the payment for that, and it hit my account right away. I was like,
boom.
Bam.
Fucking love Zelle, man.
Loved it.
Zelle's like right away. And then, I mean, me, because that's what I'd use my Chase shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, it's cool shit. But I have everything. I accept fucking everything. Motherfuckers, oh, no, dog, I don't got fucking this. I got this. Oh, I take that too. You know what I'm saying?
I try to slide the homies the money for my weed through that shit. They're like, nah, dog, nah, I'm gonna cash that.
No, you want paper trail? What's wrong with you? You put for the gram in the notes?
Well, thanks
for that fire.
Thanks for changing my tire, bro.
They want to put in the shoebox still.
Thanks for bringing up the speakers. That loud, them louds. But okay, dog. Real quick, I gotta ask you a question. What time do you gotta be at that spot?
I mean, it's nothing that's set in stone.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Just making sure, because he does have a gig. Crazy motherfucker.
Tonight? Oh yeah, you got a gig tonight.
Yeah, Congress.
Teach me your ways.
Right. So let's go through the jams of the week real quick. My jam of the week this week is from the homies Trio. There's a new jam on their newest album that I just kind of like got into.
Oh yeah.
Who says Bear Down? Oh,
Ann.
Grapey Grapes. Shout out to Grapey Grapes.
We call her Ann.
Ann Carr. That's dope, dude.
I'm sorry, Ann. I love you, but your name will always be Ann.
Ann. She's Grapey, dog. She was on the 420 episode, bro. She had
She's cool as shit.
She had a good time.
She's cool as shit.
We fucking rolled a joint that was like a foot long. Like
Yeah?
Yeah.
We share a
was
girlfriend.
intense.
It was, bro. She didn't want to talk. You're her wife? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. That's awesome.
I'm the side piece.
She came up on my beer at fucking at Thunder Canyon, dog.
Yeah, because you're like, I don't drink. I'm like,
I had to drive the fuck home. This dude's like, I got you a beer. And I'm like, I'm not a drinker, bro. Like, I don't see the purpose of having just one fucking beer. I'm like, dude, Thunder Canyon got that little water spot in the front. I'm Gucci. I smoked in the parking lot. I'm straight. I'm having a good time. But
that popcorn needed to be refilled, though.
for me, it would be like the one fucking night I decide to have two beers of shit.
You pulled over.
And I fucking, one of my lights ain't working or something on the way home and shit. And I got a far ass drive, you know what I'm saying? Through like the fucking Oral Valley motherfuckers and shit. They're just praying to pull people over out there.
Oh, they wait.
You know what I'm saying?
They sit at the hotel.
When I was little, I thought it was Oral Valley, and I used to laugh. Little pervert.
That's where it was at,
fucking
dude.
pervert, you know?
The last time I got pulled over was out there.
Oral.
I'm there laughing like what is his name? Pugsley from the Wacky Races. You know, that dog. He's like,
Muttley.
yeah, Muttley. You know, like I start laughing like that every time I hear that shit.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
Shout out to that cartoon.
I had that shit. That's old school.
That was great. I used to watch that at my Nana and Tata's house. That was the one.
Shit.
Yep.
And Captain Caveman.
Boomerang was the shit.
Captain
And then you'd watch the Johnny Racer. What is it? He had the 7 on his car or the 3 on his car.
Yes, dude. What was that one, dude?
Not Johnny Rocket.
Speed Racer?
Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Go Speed Racer. Go.
Wasn't
Anyway,
Racer acts like his brother and shit?
How fast?
Yes.
How fast we
In
get
the
off
black
topic.
and yellow, right? Yeah, that car.
With the white with the X.
The X. Yeah. And then
That shit went hard, bro.
Hey,
some great cartoons back then.
I'm Good is the name of the song. It's by Trio. The
I'm
Real is Obvious.
Good.
I'm Good. That's my jam of the week. I mean, you know the structure, right? You got like something new that you've listened to here in the past week or so?
No, I kind of, I stick to my ways when it comes to music.
Oh, okay.
Old R&B.
Okay, well, you can share some old school with me. My old school of the week is called it's called the Stars on 45 Presents.
Okay.
The very best of the Stars on 40. No, it's called it has the Beatles in the name. Watch. There it is. It's called Stars on 45, the single version. Okay, it's the best of the Beatles. Now, My dad showed me this shit when I was young, dude. Like for reals. Like this song is crazy. It's one steady beat.
Okay.
But they run through a grip of Beatles songs without changing the tempo, without changing the drums, just the guitar parts. You know
That's
what I'm
sick.
saying?
That
it's
is
dope
sick.
as fuck. Like they go from fucking Ticket to Ride
Paul McCartney,
to fucking
that
all them
shit
shit.
of it?
Yeah, dude, all that
Okay.
shit the other day. We were talking about the Beatles the other day, and it just is stuck in my brain. And on iTunes, it's crazy because the version that I have is a 15-minute song.
Okay.
And on iTunes, it's broken down to 4 versions. Okay, and I get where it's from. It's like there's a Beatles version part 1, there's a Beatles version part 2, there's a what is his name? George Harrison, like he got with another band and whatever they fucking are called, and then also Paul McCartney, he went on his own and he did some shit. So it's their shit, and then after that, the 4th version is like a bunch of singles by Paul McCartney and fucking George Harrison and a bunch of other dudes and shit. Hold on, is this your brother? What up, dog? Are we blocking you? You good? Dirty Mike and the boys in the building.
I was worried about that because we did park
No, you're
behind
good.
a car.
I asked him before you came inside. I came and asked him. I was like, "Hey, dude, is he cool? Is he gonna leave?" He was like, "No, I don't think he's gonna leave." But I just wanted him to ask him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just give him a shout out on the podcast, Dirty Mike. Dirty motherfucker.
Giving out the Suicide Squad.
But yeah, man.
Smells so danky.
Okay, so that's my jam of the my old school of the week. I'm gonna put in the show notes. I'm gonna put the links to the iTunes shit, but I'm also gonna be a bad person and share the actual link in my Google Drive because I want people to have the full version. The people that like the fucking Beatles and shit, take this full version from my Google Drive. Shit, you know what
So
I'm saying?
peep this. I'm gonna be switching over streaming services pretty soon.
You what?
iTunes,
iTunes.
To Spotify.
Or Tidal, I don't know yet.
Really? Okay.
So the reason why is because you can download the tracks to your laptop without even buying them, and you can use them in Serato. So I don't have to buy songs anymore.
Ooh.
Ain't you part of one of them DJ clubs and shit?
No, fuck no.
Look at you.
Acquire all my music.
Hood ass motherfucker.
No, I buy my shit off iTunes.
You're all pirate all this shit. This is Johnny Depp.
I don't. I haven't pirated music and I got awful. I don't know how long.
I'm fucking with you. I know when you have that stream service, obviously you can download them, but you're saying through Apple Music you can't
play them.
Play them in Serato.
Because you can download them. Like if you're in the mountains and shit, you get no signal. You plug your phone in, like you just download to the phone, you know?
Yep.
You can do it to your phone, to the iTunes, whatever.
Maybe I could have sworn that I was able to do it one time. Maybe it's just because I have like the light version of Serato. Like the intro version, maybe they let you do it in there, but then they're like, you commit to the real shit. No, you got to buy the tracks and shit.
Yeah, no.
It's possible because I could have sworn I.
So Tidal and fucking SoundCloud does too.
Right.
And then Spotify. But I'm going to probably go Spotify or Tidal pretty soon.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to email you the links in that.
Well, that works. It'll work. It'll be the same shit. Okay, so what's your jam of the week?
The Baby, man.
Again?
Yeah,
Okay.
bro. Toes.
Okay.
That CD goes hard.
The Kirk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Playing it in. Have you played this at the club already?
I played other The Baby songs.
Oh, but not this one.
Not this one.
This is just something you
It's
like.
a funky ass
off
beat.
the album.
Yeah. And then my
But you
throwback
wouldn't play
is
it? You wouldn't play it at the club?
I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it next
Raekwon
time.
Criminology off the Only Built for Cuban Link CD.
Okay.
I listened to that CD front to back 4 times in a row today. That song has a sample from Scarface in there when he's talking to Sosa.
Okay.
And it's just, that's like, I'm a big Scarface fan. So
Oh,
like,
yeah. Dude, the DJ Khaled, Scarface, and
All I
Nas
Have in This
song
World.
to me is
Yeah.
classic. And Nas is the reason I actually rap. Honestly, he's literally the one who influenced me to actually.
Nas? Was it Illmatic or another album?
Stillmatic, Illmatic.
Stillmatic.
Literally, I was on him. So the first rap song I ever heard was "Hypnotized" by B.I.G. But when the second I heard Nas, it was "Game Over."
Okay.
That was it. It was a rap.
Damn, that was the first album, the first rap song?
Yeah, I was
I'm old as fuck.
blinded. I was
No,
blinded
my shit
to
was fucking Dr. Dre's The Chronic.
Yeah?
Technically, mine was what is his name? Starts with an S. Which I was a little
Scarface?
bit.
Oh,
Skilo.
Yeah,
Skilo,
that was
okay.
my first song.
Informer.
Yeah,
That was around
that
Paperboy,
shit hit.
the Diddy.
that was the
all them
first.
shit.
That was like the first real rap song I
In Too
heard.
Deep.
But
You a big Cypress Hill fan?
I can't say that I am.
No.
I'm a huge Ice Cube fan, which is my closest connection to them.
Okay.
Obviously, I've heard quite a bit of, and I've actually got the chance to meet Be Real.
Oh, word?
In Oakland when I battled out there for Mr. Fab's birthday.
Oh, that's tight.
I got to meet him, E40, Too Short. I got to smoke with E40.
Damn.
And that was a good time.
Nice.
Shout out to that. I like
Give us
feasible.
Give us an old school jam of the week that we can put on.
So I got a jam of the week first.
Okay.
It's a local artist.
Dope.
Tommy Will, local rapper.
Fuck yeah.
It's always going to be one of my favorites. I'll bump
Episode
that any week.
63, I think.
But my throwback is I'll Make Love to You, Boys to Men.
There you go.
That thing gets to my heart every time. Oh man.
What is he saying?
So that's my throwback song, just because it's something to give you guys a little bit of different vibe.
That's definitely a curveball.
Close your eyes. I thought that the Beatles was more of a curveball,
Yeah,
but okay.
But when you the Beatles is always going to be a classic too.
Yeah. But I fucking love that song.
Great song.
I saw them live at TCC.
The Beatles?
No, yeah, dog. That's like the worst dad old man joke you've ever thrown down. It was great. I'll give you props on that one. Right. No, I saw Boys to Men with Another Bad Creation and fucking Belle Biv DeVoe in them.
The Aisha,
right?
You know I want you so bad.
Yeah, all that shit.
That's that shit right there.
They got down, dog. And Belle Biv DeVoe, BBD.
Parents.
BBD.
What did you say? Which song by Tommy Will was your jam of the week?
Local rapper.
Local rapper. Okay, cool.
Just to flash a little bit more light on some of the people out here.
Definitely.
Putting on for our city.
Hey, man, when it's something new that I just heard that week, it's usually somebody local and shit, man. Okay, so.
Is that term offensive to you?
What term?
Local.
Well, if I felt like a local rapper, then I would say it'd be somewhat, depending on how they say it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
How you say
You're
it.
just a local rapper. No, this local rapper, Anthony Ardrey. You get what I'm saying? So
right.
if somebody introduced me as that, yeah. But I've rapped around this country and internationally.
Right.
You can't
no.
consider
But I'm
me.
just saying, like,
I feel like we didn't really get the listeners who don't really know who you are, the true backstory. Like, can you tell them like what got you into music and what you've done like these past, like, since I've known you? Because
I can context it pretty.
Did you start in just battle rap?
No.
Did you start with just battle rap, or did you start
no.
making music and then shift into that?
I made music way before.
Okay.
A lot just privately. Then I got with a group called We Got Next, which was a comical group. We kept it very club oriented.
Okay.
We're actually doing very well on show releases. The biggest move we made in that group was when we did the Rialto with Young Jeezy, and the entire sold out Rialto show was chanting "We Got Next" prior to us performing as a local act. Then that kind of solidified why I wanted to do this, but it wasn't the music I wanted to do. It was very cheesy.
Okay.
Then battle rap came around, and I joined in, which I had never battled in my life. And in 10 battles, I became the champion of the league. And I retired that league as a champion. Nobody beat me.
That was one of my questions, because I remember you always had the belt.
I had the belt.
You had the belt, and nobody took it from you. That's fucking dope, bro.
I defended it in here. I defended it in Philly. And then when VoiceBox went under, and I was a big behind-the-scenes player in VoiceBox as well, I went to Vegas. And I started battling their big cats, and they were getting crazy views. We're talking 500,000+ views on their battles. I went as an unknown. I beat one of their top 5 guys my first battles out in Vegas at Johnny Tuco's Boxing Lounge.
I remember that.
And after that, it was game over. They tried to put me against the best in the West Coast. I went in California, where they used to laugh at Arizona. I bodied everybody they put in front of me. They sent me to Texas. They sent me to Colorado. They sent me literally anywhere they could. And for 2.5 years, I went undefeated.
What was your record, Doug? What was the record?
I really only think I've been beaten once, really. And that was by a dude in Philly who gave me that work. And then I went to Canada. Then I went to Boston. And I had a big break. I was having big breakout battles here. I came back to Arizona to battle. I was having big breakout battles headlining. So King of the Dot, to me, who's the biggest Canadian West Coast league there is. They finally gave me an opportunity in Boston in a 2-on-2 battle. I wrote with the guy over the phone. I didn't even rap with him in person. We wrote over the phone and went and beat these two guys. One who was a runner-up champion on 106 in Park, and shit on it, killed it. So they took us to Canada. Killed it out in Canada. Came back home and decided. At the same time, I was doing music, getting tons of love for my music, and battle rap got boring to me. So I'm just back really at my first passion, music, ready to out rap a lot of people.
That's what's up.
Oh, man.
So that's in gist.
That's a journey, man.
It was a long journey. I traveled every month for 3 years to battle somebody every month in a different state where they didn't know me and came out victorious in other people's states.
That's dope, man. That's fucking dope, man. That's cool shit, man, for reals, bro.
It's tough, a lot of work. Scary, too.
What exactly was it that got you into making music?
So, being a shy kid who liked girls, I saw the way that people were getting attention in my neck of the woods for being good rappers. And I just felt like it was a way I connected to the music. And rapping was so intriguing to me, but I saw how people reacted. When I got a first-hand view of how people's opinion could change to somebody based off of their skill level, literally sucked me in, and then my ADHD took over from there. I couldn't stop until I perfected it.
Fuck yeah. It's fucking great, man. So as far as the battle rapping, though, you're not doing that no more, just back to just music? So
yeah.
Focus on?
Battle rap just doesn't have the excitement. It hasn't improved at all in years. It doesn't get new and exciting. There's no twist in it. It's repetitive, and it's aggressive, and it kind of is draining. You're doing negative energy all the time.
Yeah.
So now it's just music. I don't see myself returning to the ring, even if they offer me the right money or the right travel or the right opponent. It's just not in me anymore. I wish luck to all of my friends who are doing it. I hope they succeed. It's just not something that feeds my hunger.
Fuck yeah, man. I wouldn't be able to do battle rap, dog. Like, motherfuckers get way too personal and shit. Start digging into backstory.
You getting your feelings?
Right, bro. No, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't be like, well, what? How the fuck do you know that, mother?
I mean, you go into the fucking thing knowing they're going to not be nice. You have to know that at some point.
I get that. That's why I'm saying
I'm here to try and make you cry.
I would not be.
That's the goal, right?
I actually get excited by hearing
you ever make somebody tear up?
They found out. I'm like, oh, you found out. Ooh, he got me. You kind of get excited, but you know they're coming for your neck.
Yeah.
But the way I look at it is,
you ever made anybody tear up?
Yeah. Have I ever made anybody tear up? No, I've stopped battles in the middle of the battle because somebody did say something very disrespectful about my son, and I ran him back to Cali, and he hasn't come back to the States since then.
Okay. I'm gonna start all kinds of bombs dropping right there and shit.
Don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
Right? Fuck yeah.
Hey, you don't come to my state as a champion and try to cross that line. This was the rule. You don't say nothing about anybody's dead family member.
Oh, that, yeah. Or if they got like cancer, shit like that, dude. Like
anything else.
There's some line crossing shit.
You're going to say something about my mama. I've heard mama jokes.
Yeah, right.
You're going to say something about if I look goofy or what. Cool. Say it in a clever way, and I'll be proud of you.
Right, exactly. Exactly. I had a fucking question on the tip of my tongue, and I fucking lost it. It was right there, and I saw it fly away.
Smoke weed every day.
The marijuana.
Okay, let's go to this one. Where did your name come from? Where did the name come from?
So I always wanted a name. I liked rappers like Ludacris. His real name's Chris Bridges. Ludacris. Dr. Dre. His name's Ardrey. Right. I liked rappers who could flip their name into it.
Right.
Well, my name's Anthony. Everybody called me Tony growing up. I flipped Tony backwards. Tony, YNOT. So why not? Right?
That's fucking dope. I boom, mind blown. I don't know why I never put that together.
You never knew that?
I never fucking...
Tony backwards is why not.
I mean, this is the thing. For some reason, I felt like there was always that fucking dash, and you told me to take the dash out.
Yeah.
But there's no fucking dash, right?
They always spelled it with
some
the dash.
fucking reason. I'm telling you, I always saw the dash. Whenever I saw all the flyers of like where you were going next and shit like that, why dash not? I always saw that. So when I was fucking working on some shit with him the other day, he's like, yeah, get rid of that dash.
I would hate myself if my name was Y dash not. Like, who the fuck is this kid? Nah.
Right? That's N9ne.
But Tony
I think it'd be like a
backwards
Korean
is
name
YNOT.
or something.
YNOT. YNOT.
YNOT.
YNOT.
YNOT. It's all backwards and shit, huh?
Nah, yeah. That's where it came from.
Okay, so I've always wanted to ask you this question. As far as like when you are getting ready to battle somebody, dog, like what is it that you do? Like what is the process? Like how do you get into it?
So mine's probably way different than most people's. One, because the type of writing that I do is a lot different than most people's. So I had a very set formula. I give myself 30 days. I would only watch 2 of their battles. I would never make it through the first 2. Mm-hmm. What I would do is I'd start a battle. I'd sit in front of my computer. I was smoking at the time. And cut out every distraction possible. Me and a blank computer paper, right? I'd start one of their battles. And I already knew what their name was. I've already looked at their social media to find out their real name. I'm not going in depth. I want to know that. I want to know if they have any kids and a family and whatever little stuff there from their first couple pictures. Right. Quick. Then I'm watching their first round. I swear almost every time within 5 or 6 bars of what their opponent said to them, instantly a tangent would just run. Now, here's the difference of how I wrote. I would just write and I would come up with the punchline first and I would build backwards. Okay. And then what I would do is I would just write 6 pages of material. I would cut it down to 3. So I'd get rid of half of my material every time. How shitty that felt. And then I would drag and piece every piece together. So by the end, whatever was on one page is probably mixed into some other page and I'd reformat it. And the one trick that I had was this. People always ask, how do you memorize all that material? Well, I would make sure the last word of every line started off the next words of my next one. So if the punchline was good vibes and that was the last words of my punchline, the first 2 bars of the next setup would be took rides. So then it would hit him with the good vibes, took rides on the block.
Yeah.
So that way the rhyme scheme led in. So I never had to memorize a random subject.
Yeah.
It would just carry through off of the last sentence.
Yeah, it's like a fucking alley-oop for the next shit.
And then I would dissect every bar. I would try to make it even 10% more intricate. And I'd spend 30 days picking it apart, and I'd only memorize it for the last week. So that way, if I still had to come up with something fresh on the spot, it still was. And one other trick is we would get blacked out drunk. And practice it. So that way, if we were sober, if we knew it blacked out drunk, and we were even kind of drunk at the event, we still memorized it.
Dude, that's fucking genius right there, because I've seen so many motherfuckers go to a show and get just a little bit tipsy and forget a couple lines, and then you're just like,
that's it.
Damn, done.
Nope.
Let's go to the next song, dog. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
Nope. Cut that shit.
Cut that shit.
Practice
Run that
drunk.
back. No, bro, that's fucking...
Take the test high, get high score. You know?
I mean,
Study
dog,
high, take
hey,
the test high, get high score.
it would make sense why you fucking murdered so many motherfuckers, though, because that process just it's like literally studying for some real fucking shit. You're doing your SATs and shit, man, and you had to do that. I don't think you answered my question. How many wins do you think you had during this whole career?
Oh, how many wins? I know how many wins I had. I had that are recorded. I had 30 wins. Now the only battles I ever lost were in voice box by unqualified judges.
Okay.
Who were still on dicks of this type of rap that no longer existed.
Okay.
That they allowed to start this voice box. Started off as one style, backpack. There was nothing else that Nosferatu. That was their golden child. Could I out rap Moss any time of the day on that stage? Yes, I could. But was his style tailored towards the judges? Yes, it was.
Okay.
So it took me 5 battles Fortunately, those aren't on my record, but it took me those 5 battles of hearing that I lost, why everybody else said, how did you lose that?
Yeah.
For them to finally be like, damn, why are we the only ones saying that he lost?
Yeah.
For them to wake up, and then after that, it was game over.
Okay.
So I took one solid L.
Okay. I got to talk to you about one of your dubs, dog. And like this one, I was there for this one. Okay.
Okay.
And we got to give a shout out to Cypherface. But I was there, and I gotta ask you, dog. Like, okay, because for people who don't know, the dude Cypherface, shout out to him. I think he's back in. Is he still in New York? Okay,
Jersey.
He's Jersey. Okay, he's a Tucson legend, man. Like that dude's been doing his thing for years. He's a very lyrical cat, man. But he's got just this Southwest flavor and this New York style that blends together so fucking nicely, man. You guys should definitely check him out online. But I think, was that his first time ever trying to like battle rap?
No, so he was Mike Fight's champ before. He was on the Mike Fight circuit heavy.
Okay.
That's why they wanted us, because he was the old champ. He was the old me.
Okay.
In the Arizona.
The old me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he was what I did with the new circle.
Right.
He had already done that for Arizona. Okay. He was with the Runts and the Ruckus, and all these cats who I looked up to, right? The Harvest Seasons, the Scrappies. He was like the head there. So they approached me about it. I wanted a top tier rapper from somebody else. So they approached me with Cypherface. He wasn't really on my radar at that time because he wasn't on anybody's. But they said, look, we want an old champ versus a new champ. We want the battle. I go, does Cypherface really want to do this right now? I was in my pocket. I knew that it didn't matter if it was him or anybody else. I was not coming to lose.
You came for his head.
Cypherface is one of his closest friends, was one of my closest friends at the time, N9ne Hopsin.
Uh-huh.
He goes, dude, I feel so bad for Cypherface right now. So they approached me about it. And I didn't just, unlike every one of my other battles where I just kind of rapped, unlike any one of my other battles where I just kind of took them serious, dude, I took that battle so deadly serious.
Did, bro.
I wanted to make an example of not him, but the past that he portrayed.
Dude, I mean, like I said, I got love for Cypherface, but fucking... You went to fucking town that night, bro. That was insane. And those were fun, dog. Like, during that time was when I was doing the magazine and shit, dude. So I was at all the events taking pictures because I wanted to have all this material for my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know I still have those photos and shit too, dude. I'm gonna, me and Pike talked about that. And he said like there's this like a hip hop historical society that just started at the U of A. Okay. I was like, dude, like I'm gonna put together like a little capsule of like everything I fucking did during that time and shit, and donate it there. And so there's gonna be fucking photos of like so many
That'd
people,
be awesome.
so many shows and shit like that, dude. But I
love Cypherface.
Yeah, I love him too, though. But
a highlight of my career.
I thought about that and I was just like, oh my god, bro, he fucking bodied the shit out.
It's one of my least viewed battles, too. It only has 1,000 views or something like that.
Oh,
yeah,
y'all go check that out.
But it rang bells through the city after that.
Right?
It did.
You fucking solidified it, bro. You solidified that you weren't fucking.
He was
here
no
to play
slack
games.
either.
You weren't here to play games, man. So can you tell us a little bit about the upcoming project that you're working on?
So I'm working on 2 projects. One is a mixtape, and both of these are going to be released within the next 90 days.
Okay.
The other is my follow-up album, The Gifted Mind.
Nice.
The mixtape is going to be very lyrical. It's going to take it back to the my generation, which was somewhat boom bap, but it's going to be a new age boom bap. It's going to have some nice quality production, but I'm going to be cypher style rapping on this and really just giving people content.
Okay.
The album's going to go back towards my formula of Gifted Mind, where it's a variety of really well-produced songs, and give people My Cities Again, and give people Bad Bitch Told Me. I'm going to give them those again. But my newest release is kind of just to say welcome back to myself and celebrate all the work I put in. I'm dropping it tomorrow. It's me and a West Coast legend, Death Row alumni, Shady Records alumni. It's me and Crooked Eye with DJ Grappla and produced by Saba, Habeas Corpus. Artwork done by Casual himself.
Boom.
So it's a Arizona well-together production, including West Coast legend Crooked Eye.
Fuck yeah.
It's called Target Practice. It's dropping tomorrow.
I'm gonna have
And
that
don't
little
stream it,
fucking
buy it.
intro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool that you're listening to it, but, you know, do me a solid and hit a little buy real quick, you know?
Right now.
Hit that $1.19 in the fucking iTunes store.
You know?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Vibe with me.
Fucking A, right? Okay, so before we dip out, we have this little thing called the island question, okay? So you're on an island all alone. You have one book, one album, one movie, and one food for the rest of your life or as long as you're alive on this island. What are they?
One book, one food, and one album.
And one movie.
And one movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so one food is going to be green chili cheese stuffed sopia cheeseburger.
Damn.
Yeah, you took it fucking, you got specific with it, buddy. And I'm telling you, there's like this freezer here that's, and you know,
packed.
the fridge is packed. That's all it's got. So that's what what was it again? Tell me one more time.
So it's a sopapilla.
My sopapillas,
stuffed
please.
with green or red chili cheeseburger.
Okay.
So it's a cheeseburger and a sopapilla. Right. Give me that with a size of home cut fries and a Pepsi. I'll stay on that island.
Right? You drink Pepsi?
I love Pepsi.
I'm a Coke guy.
Okay. No bias over here.
Hey.
If I'm at Burger King, I'm getting a Coca-Cola.
That's what's up. But you prefer Pepsi?
I prefer Pepsi with on ice though, not out the can. Now, if we're talking a movie, damn, that's so hard because I'll just, you know what, I'll keep it easy. I'll take Blow. I can watch Blow.
It's a great fucking movie.
Times. Yeah, I can watch Blow a ton of times.
It's a great fucking movie. I was watching, like I said, I was watching Bad Boys 2, and homie, the bad dude, he was the dude from the homie from Blow.
Sorry, Johnny.
Yeah. So bye.
And
He was crazy, bro. I love that dude.
One album would be the Marshall Mathers LP.
Yes.
Just because it's aggressive, it's got, it had to be some Eminem just because I'd be mad being on a fucking island.
By yourself, right?
By myself.
You think he's a government clone right now?
What the fuck?
I think he's, damn, that's, hey,
He's so, I love it.
hey, Twitter, that's all you right there. No, I don't think I don't think he is just because he runs 10 miles a day. Maybe the government makes the clones do that for their or their fake muscles will deteriorate.
All of a sudden, he's running 10 miles and shit.
Every day because he quit.
Must keep body in shape.
Just like a fucking machine. Just
And a book would be The Count of Monte Cristo.
Okay, that's the second time someone said that book. I can't remember exactly who it was. Somebody else said that.
so we need a fact checker.
It's a
Right?
fucking
Can we
classic.
start writing these? God damn it.
It's a fucking classic. The movie's great too.
In the show notes. The Count of Monte Cristo. Okay, so you said your book, your album, your movie, and the food.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome, man. So before we dip out, dog, can you tell everybody where they can find you out on the socials?
Yeah. So don't hit me up on Facebook. I'm out of the game. Hit me up on Instagram as So That's Why Not. Check out my YouTube channel at So That's Why Not. Also, my How to Cook. That's where you're going to see 99% of my material coming is How to Cook TV on YouTube. And text me. You can see my number on Instagram. Hit me up directly if you got questions, if you want access to any videos, if you want access to music, and you're somebody I know, you're somebody that is a fan of my music, support me directly. I want to hear from you and see what you want.
Beautiful, man. Anything else, bro?
Anything else?
Anything else?
I don't have any other. That's it.
I
just want to say.
Oh, you were so prepared, man.
I just want to say, follow the Hood Diner podcast. Make sure you're a monthly listener on Spotify. Support these guys on the content. Follow your dreams, no matter what it is. Don't be afraid to fail. You're only going to get better. And just have fun with yourself, grow and live. But first and foremost, check out my new music and really just get back into being a fan because I'm a fan of you. Be a fan of me.
Boom. Baby, man. I am Casual 520. That's KAZUAL 520 across the board.
I'm DJ_Century.
Across the board.
Everywhere.
And collectively, you can find us at thehooddiner.com. You can get all the links to all the socials there, all the sponsors, all the code hoods. And yeah, man, we appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you're a brand new listener, please consider subscribing. If you like what you hear, man, go in there, give us a rating, give us a 5-star rating. We need them reviews. Them shits help us, move up in the Apple rankings and shit. So we really appreciate you taking 2-3 minutes out of your day to give us a little solid review. And shout out to you for sticking around for this bad boy. This has been episode 67. What you got?
Last but not least, I want to say what up to my son, Ethan Matthew Ardrey. Thinking of you, kid. God bless you.
Booyah. We are. Do the drop, dude.
This is DJ Century.
And I am the homie Casual. And this has been another episode of the Hood Diner Podcast.
Peace.
Peace.
In a world on the brink of war, where millions of lives are controlled by a handful of men, now the truth can finally be told. The Inner Circle.